heavy on my back. I'm knowing that they coming, sitting ready on my lap. It's the biggest in the game. All these boys lame, trying to throw me off my game. It's the real big stepper, 10 toes with it. Sparing no feelings, you know anybody get it. Catch them boys slipping, never leave a witness. Never with the gimmicks, crash dummies on a mission. I'm like, yeah, I'm a problem for 'em. Plus you know I'm cocky, you cannot ignore him. On the internet, yeah, he probably hard, but in real life, he gon' need a bodyguard. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, we lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, yeah, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Yeah. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Y'all heavy on the dope, you really getting desperate, and it really shows. Your money getting low, your fame disappearing, and Big Ratchet took you out the game is what you hearing. Yeah, I'm a god to these niggas, and everything you spit is a facade to these niggas. And it's really clear that you been robbing these niggas, and really soon I'ma drop a bomb on these niggas. Nah, that's the devil talking, but I don't listen. If I did, y'all be dead in coffins. Just know that day is coming. He know I'ma level off him, and that flew over heads. He know I'ma level off him. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, we lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, yeah, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. I'm calling out all these niggas. Ain't no Debo, don't stall these niggas. Pipe up, pipe up, pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up, pipe up. Who the fuck want war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up, pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a threat? When I'm strapped like COD, and you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up, pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they y'all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Now y'all really just need to pipe down. If it's what you really want, my nigga, I can make one call right now. Pipe up, pipe up. Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick, and you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up.
Hey, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, know I'm tone bite, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you're in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Look, tonight we got to chop it up. We got to talk about this Naziah Harris case. There's been a lot of misinformation. And I do mean a lot of misinformation going around in the Naziah Harris case. So, you know, a lot of these YouTube motherfuckers get on here and just get to high capping and lying. Why you're a clout chasing off of a little 14-year-old, and she'd be 14 now, and she was 13 when she went missing. But why would you be clout chasing off a 14-year-old girl? I have no freaking idea. We've been covering all type of other stuff, man. We've been talking about CERN, Antarctica. We've been talking about helicopters, plane crashes, real world shit. Not that this ain't real world stuff, because I told y'all we'll double back. I told y'all I wasn't even going live on this no more, but I'm just getting disgusted with all the lies and narratives. And it's time for Big Ratchet to clean this fucking mess up once and for all. I don't know why y'all even subscribed or tuned in to anybody else covering this shit. And no knock to anybody. I just haven't seen a credible bone in no one's body. I just think that I'm the only credible person that ever covers any of this shit. A lot of people just do this shit for clicks, views, and clout. And I think we proved that last night. We made like $400 over here. And I put that video on members only, and we was talking about real world topics, bro, like AI and, you know what I'm saying, what's taking over the world and shit like that, bro. We ain't got no clout chasing bones in our body over here, fam. We really do this. Like, we really do this. But I'm about to give y'all the drop tonight. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly, y'all. Salute to Leash for that 20 piece. And I think he threw up a 5 before the live started. Salute to Leash. You threw me up a 25 piece. Salute, Big Leash in the building. Pipe up and get the likes up, she said. Hold on. Where we at? Yeah, Leash threw me up 25. Excuse me. So, y'all, let's go ahead and cheers. Y'all know Detroit in the building tonight, and it's about to get loose and alleged. So let's go ahead and take a shot. You know, I'm on that Stella Rosa Black. It's my new favorite wine, by the way. That's my shit. If y'all want to know what I be drinking on, it's that Stella Rosa Black, man. This is my favorite damn wine now. It's my new favorite wine right here, man. I don't know if y'all can see that, but salute. The puppies over here sleep for now. They might let me be great tonight. They might let me be great. They all over here knocked out, so hopefully they let me be great. I got the door open today. I was like, you know, maybe if I open the door to be a little cooler in here, because I know when I be in here rocking with my PC and all my lights and shit, it get a little hot in here, even for me. So maybe they be hot. So I keep my door open. I'm cool right now, so they should be cool. Cheers to the gang, man. Cheers to the gang. Let's go. Cheers to the gang, man. I poured me up a double of this wine. Y'all know I'll be taking shots of my wine. This is just what I love. I love wine. I don't even be drinking liquor no more. I just be drinking wine. All right. So where did we leave off? Cheers to everybody. As I said that, one of them started crying. I ain't even finna deal with that shit. They finna just be crying tonight. Salute to Cookie Die for that 10 piece. I appreciate you. Salute. I appreciate that. So, salute. Cheers to everybody. Cheers. Y'all take y'all shots. Let's go. Where did we leave off on this last time, y'all? Salute to Reese for that gifted membership. I appreciate you for gifting Love a Scorpio that gifted membership. Salute. I think the last thing that we did over here regarding the Naziah Harris case was the alleged brother, right? was the alleged brother who had popped out. My bad, I had to put my face on my damn computer to open that bitch. All right. So I think we was covering, well, we didn't even cover it. I still haven't even gave my really, I did a video on this, but I did not do a live even covering this. And there's more that I didn't even cover on that just because I've been disgusted by this case. So I kind of just stayed away from it for a few days. And I don't think I touched this shit since Friday or Saturday. I can't think of the last time I talked about Naziah Harris, but I just been seeing a lot of misinformation going around about her. And I think people can only get a little bit of attention when they're talking about Naziah Harris, and it's kind of sick and sad, but it just goes to show you everything about you. If you can only get numbers clout chasing a little girl, then that should tell you everything about you and your platform. You suck. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a story for a whole nother day. We not focused on that. We just gonna clean up this mess that these motherfuckers made, right? So let me ask y'all something. Matter of fact, let me do a poll real quick. Let me get my glasses off, man. Y'all know it's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. It's gems, of course. Being a crybaby. Always being a damn crybaby. You can't even get in there, Diamond. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. You gonna lay on top of her. You just laid on top of her, Diamond. You laying on top of her. Ooh, child, don't start this shit tonight, y'all. All right. My puppies, dog. It's just been loose since I got since these puppies been born. It's just been loose. They just don't let me be great. They be chilling all day up until about 8 o'clock. It's like I might have to start going live earlier, man, because they just be turning up at nighttime. Salute to Karma Girl for the 5-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. I don't know what it be. It's just like every time they hear me talking in the background, they just start whining and want my attention. It's like y'all don't do this all day. But anyway, let me ask y'all something in the chat. Let me do a poll real quick. Do you believe the story from the so-called brother? Do you believe that story from that so-called brother? Let me know in the chat. Lay down, Diamond. Lay down. You lay down. Y'all don't start that. Do y'all believe that story? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Because we're gonna address that. Now I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna give y'all my immediate analysis on that. I don't believe that's Jarvis's brother. First of all, I can say that. I don't believe it's the brother. But let me also tell y'all, do I believe the story? Yes. I know a lot of y'all are going to say no. But do I believe the story? Yes, I just don't believe it's coming from Jarvis's brother. Now, if you pay close attention, and we're gonna go over the whole. I don't even know if y'all heard. It's like a 15-minute conversation, something like that. I got the whole conversation. We'll go over the whole thing tonight, but as well, let me tell y'all something. This is why I kind of. Oh my God! Don't start that crying shit. Please just go to sleep, y'all. Let me tell y'all why I do believe it and why I don't. I don't believe it because I don't believe it's Jarvis' brother. We've done our background. I know my boy Pip did a background check on Jarvis, and he could only come up with a sister. I think one sister or two. I can't remember how many sisters, but he couldn't come up with a brother for Jarvis. I couldn't find a brother for Jarvis. I don't think anybody could find a brother for Jarvis. So, do I believe it's Jarvis' brother? Fuck no. I don't know who that is. I just think it's somebody playing a game. Salute to Capri for the 5-piece. I appreciate you, Capri. Salute, salute. And Diamond Bless, thank you for the Tiny Thug membership. Salute, salute, salute. So if y'all believe it in the chat, drop the gems. If you do not believe it, drop the caps in the chat. Who is this texting me right now? And this video shows Shannon saying Annette went to the school to report Naziah on the 9th, never the 10th. Now, why y'all didn't send this shit to me earlier in the day? Y'all be having all day to start sending. Y'all wait till I go live to start sending me stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Y'all got to give me. See, y'all got to start talking to me during the daytime before I go live, so I have a chance to actually go over some of the stuff. Versus, as soon as I click the live button, y'all want to start sending me a bunch of shit. Which I'm not mad. I appreciate it, but it's like, damn, like you know I'm going live on this because this live been set up since about 10 o'clock this morning. So I mean, you had all day to hit me up and start sending me whatever you needed to send me. And I just find it crazy that y'all start sending me shit as soon. I'm talking about as soon as I click live. But I'm gonna send it to myself and we'll go over it. We will go over it. I'll go over this shit. Hold on, what is this? Oh shit. How the hell did I do that? Let me delete that. Unsend that. I'm just going to have to email myself this shit. I just have to do it later. I can't do it right now. See, now it's too much to send myself, so I'm going to have to email it to myself. So whatever you sending me, just send it to my email or something. Matter of fact, fuck, I can't even. Y'all be putting me in a bind with that shit, bro. Like, start sending me shit during the daytime before I go live. Y'all know I go live at 8:30 Central, so I don't know why y'all start sending me. I'm not even going to get to go over it tonight probably. Because I'm going to have to, I don't know, man. Just start sending me stuff before I go live, y'all. Please, if you can. If you can, please start sending me stuff before I go live because y'all throw off my whole show with that. I think it sound like king. Okay, so let's get back to what I was talking about. Stop distracting me. Let me get back to what I was talking about. Thank you for saying that. I believe that was a jail call. I believe it was somebody said it could be the inmate. I believe that was a jail call. I truly believe that was a call from jail because if you pay attention to all the obvious signs in this, it'll tell you something. And the obvious signs are this ain't a clout chase. So for people who think that this is just a lie, let me tell y'all something. I've been doing this for 4 years and I've ran across a lot of clout chasers and a lot of liars. I do believe the story is, I don't know how much of the story I believe is true. I believe that this person, whoever it is telling the truth about a lot of things, but I just will say that I don't think it's his brother. I just think it's someone playing the brother. A matter of fact, I'd never even heard the person say it was the brother. Where this came from, I have no idea. I don't even know where the shit generated from, but I can also say I don't believe it's a clout chase because no one knows who that really is. No one can give the true identity of that person. If that person was a clout chaser, that person would be doing interview after interview after interview after interview and jumping on platform after. They would be doing Roxy, Mark, and Mimi shit. Roxy is a clout chaser. Vari is a clout chaser. Mark is a clout chaser. And Mimi is a clout chaser. Those are clout chasers in this. Those are people who want to be heard, want to be seen. This person wanted to come in, give the drop, and get the fuck out the way. They don't want no one to know who they are. So that goes to show me you're not chasing clout right now. Ratchet, you need to see this. Wow, what a lying ass bitch. Why do y'all wait till I go live? If you seen something earlier, there was a lie. I'm not watching no YouTube videos. I'm sorry, Too Blessed, but I'm not watching. Stop sending me YouTube links. I don't watch YouTube links. I don't watch YouTube. Y'all probably think I'll be capping about that. I don't watch YouTube or YouTubers. So just don't send me YouTube links because I don't watch YouTube. I do YouTube. I am YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I am YouTube. Stop distracting me. Let me cook. I got a whole show. I don't need nothing from nobody. I'm just going to be real. I'm cool. Stop distracting me. Please. I look, with all due respect, I got more information than all y'all, okay? With all due respect. Me and Ratchet Gang got this shit locked up and sold up. I don't need no information from nobody. I'm just going to be real. I'm cool. I'm cool on everything. I don't need no help from nobody. All these motherfuckers do is lie. I know everybody's a liar. I'm the one who exposed everybody. If it wasn't for me, nobody would be talking right now. If it wasn't for me, nobody would have said shit. Y'all would have still been getting bamboozled for the past year. If it wasn't for RatchetTV jumping in this shit head first, y'all wouldn't be getting no results. I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, stop distracting me. I don't need nobody hitting me up when I'm live unless I say I'm opening up the lines and we can talk. If you want to talk to me after I get done dropping all my gems for the night. Y'all are distracting me, bro. I'm working. I'm live. Leave me the fuck alone. No disrespect. Just stop. I mean, y'all know that. Anyway, I'm finna get pissed the fuck off, man. Anyway, like I was saying, just please watch the show. Just watch me work. I do this. Just watch. Okay. Double tap the screen and get the likes up, y'all. So let me get back to what I was saying. The person ain't a clout chaser. If the person was chasing clout, everybody would know who the fuck the person was. So it kind of makes you think there might be some merit to this story. There might be something here. There might be something to this story. If no one knows who this person is and you can't pinpoint who it is, I don't even know who called them the brother. I have no idea who said this was Jarvis' brother in the first place. I don't know where it came from. Jarvis' brother confesses. I don't know who's confessing, but it sounds like King may be doing some talking on the inside. This is what I think. And I could be wrong. Ooh, these dogs stink. I think King got somebody, or it was either King or Jarvis. Either Jarvis been talking on the inside, which we already know he has, or King, or both. And they're giving the drop on what really went down, but they can't come out and say it themselves, so they need somebody else to run this shit for them. Whether it be true or false, I just believe that this person ain't a liar or a clout chaser. I believe this person was sent to do a job, and I think it's a job well done because the message is received. A lot of people don't believe the story, but I do. Because if it was fake, just like you, if you watch me cover cases, we've all seen people come in this motherfucker lying and clout chasing, and they want to be seen. They want to be a YouTuber. They want to be a content creator. They want money. They want cash apps, donations. They want it all. This person didn't say, hey, y'all, by the way, my cash app is so-and-so. Or this person didn't say, all right, I'll be live with you tonight on YouTube. They didn't hit me up. They didn't hit none of the other content creators up. They just got a message out, and it went viral, and they've faded to black. They got a message out and faded all the way to black. All right, so pay attention to that. Salute to Cocoa Butter for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you for the 10-piece. Where we at? We got $55. We 45 away, y'all. All right, so y'all ready to get this show started without no interruptions? Are y'all ready to get this mother effing show started? Let me know in the chat so we can go ahead and get this started, right? All right. All right, so let's go over here. Let's go to this. Let's go here. Let's start right here.
Right now, Jarvis Butts is awaiting trial for the murder and sexual abuse of Neziah Harris.
Get the likes up, y'all. Double tap that screen. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. If you can't see the screen, hit the 3 dots at the top right-hand corner and just remove the live chat. Just press that live chat button and it'll remove it. Hit the 3 dots at the top of the right-hand corner and then remove live chat. Mods, make sure y'all say this pretty frequently throughout the night because you know a lot of people are going to be like, I can't see it. So if you wouldn't mind, mods, every like 10 minutes or so, just be like, hey, if you can't see the screen, hit the 3 dots at the top right-hand corner and just remove the live chat. Please. Thank you.
We're listening to days of testimony last month. A judge called Butts a monster and said that opportunities to protect the 13-year-old girl were missed. Tonight, the 7 investigators are revealing years of warnings that preceded Butts' alleged crimes.
Warnings that family members...
Years of warnings, right? Years of warnings that nobody knew about. Even further proving that the family knew, but let's continue.
They were made to Children's Protective Services that could have saved Neziah's life. Here's what 7 investigator Ross Jones has uncovered.
You look at that face, and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life.
What are y'all thinking, man? Did the family know about this? Drop the gems if they did. Drop the caps if they did not. Everybody in the chat, let's go.
The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing.
Years before
pregnancy she was concealing, so that means there should be 2 unalivings that he should be charged for. 2 of them with his short neck ass. I want to run a fade with this dude, fam. I really want to run a fade with this weak ass dude, bro.
or Jarvis Butts would be charged by Wayne County's prosecutor, accused of killing and sexually abusing 13-year-old Neziah Harris. Harris's own relatives say they saw the warning signs.
Y'all saw the warning signs. This is just a story that just keeps on growing, right? This is the story that keeps on storying. So right now, we've got to take another shot, man. We going to need it. I'm going to get loose tonight because I'm going to go the fuck off on these motherfuckers tonight. Salute, y'all. Cheers to the gang. Let's go.
And told anyone who would listen.
So that at that point, I was like, this is too much. I'm calling CPS.
I tried not just once, but multiple times for them to take me serious in what I was saying.
Kiwana Morton and her cousin Jernell are both relatives of Neziah Harris. In February of 2022, Jernell says she learned of allegations of improper touching involving Butts and other small children.
So you knew, obviously, if y'all knew, then that means that the sisters and the grandmother knew. So why is everybody lying on the stand And why are they not charged with perjury yet? I'm gonna push this issue until I get all of them locked up, even if it's just for perjury. If that's the bare minimum that I can do in this case. Now look, I don't give a fuck who tell you what about me. I've gotten somebody locked up in every single case that I've covered. I don't give a fuck who tell you what. If you know your background on Ratchet TV, every single case that I've covered, somebody has gotten locked up in that shit. Multiple people in most of them. Let's continue.
She says she was told about the claims while talking to her niece, Jarvis Butt's girlfriend, and that the alleged victims were Neziah Harris and 2 other children.
I was just like, oh my God, I was not crazy. This needs to be looked into.
She says she took the claim seriously in part because Butts was on the sex offender registry, having spent more than 8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct. She didn't alert authorities at first because she believed her niece would notify police. But
What? Man, fuck this bitch. I ain't talking about Neziah. I would never disrespect Neziah. I'm talking about this bitch right there. You just said you didn't notify police because you assumed Neziah was going. Why would you think an 11, 12-year-old is going to be making police reports? Let's continue.
weeks later, Jernell did notify Child Protective Services.
Why didn't you notify the police? Not CPS, the police. The police will bring CPS.
Her complaint came in on April 13th, 2022. There was an incident at a birthday party, the complaint reads. One of the children that attended the party accused Jarvis of sexual abuse.
So a child went to a party and accused Jarvis, and this is how y'all found out about it.
Neziah, and name withheld, reported that Jarvis touched both of them inappropriately as well. Jarvis touched name withheld in her private area, and it hurt.
And I'm thinking that's Janiyah. But I don't know. Y'all tell me who y'all think that name is redacted. The redacted name, who is it?
Jernell made the complaint over the phone.
They basically told me if they needed me for anything else, they would reach out.
The next day, Jernell would receive a text from her niece, but
CPS called me. What they say? They called about the well-being of my kids. Then they called back to get Jarvis info. I called blank. She said, Mama's
girlfriend confirming that CPS had contacted her. CPS called.
They called about the well-being of my kids. Then they called back to get Jarvis info.
Told me, the text reads, they called about the well-being of my kids. Then they called back to get Jarvis info. A CPS spokeswoman would not tell 7 News Detroit if investigators ever questioned Neziah Harris after receiving the complaint. But we do know it wasn't the only complaint filed with CPS, naming Jarvis Butts.
So CPS, let me tell y'all what's finna happen. All y'all finna get fired. I'm gonna get the names and or badge numbers or whatever numbers that I can get of every single person that was contacted. I want to know why they didn't investigate this, and I'm gonna call CPS, and then I'm gonna cuss CPS the fuck out, and I'm gonna tell them, guess what? I'm going over your fucking heads. I'm going over your heads. I know if I want to get the police in trouble, I'm gonna call internal affairs. Now I'm not quite sure what direction, but I'll figure it out. Where to go for but I don't even want supervisors. I want your boss's boss's boss at this point, because why was Jarvis not locked up, questioned, or police not notified when he's on the registry? Let's continue.
And it wasn't easy for me to call Protective Services just because of the horror stories that you hear.
Kawana Morton said she heard about the same allegations against Butts from a conversation with his girlfriend 2 months after her cousins called to see.
Hold on, about from his girlfriend. What is wrong with everybody? Are y'all just
CPS? She would file her own complaint.
I told them that there's a problem and they need to be aware of it. I am 90% sure that there's sexual abuse going on within the home.
So why didn't y'all call the police? Salute Dundada for that Tiny Thug membership. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all, matter of fact, we should be at 1,000 likes right now, y'all. Double tap that screen if y'all enjoying the content. Double tap the screen right now. Just double tap your screen and get the likes up. Let's get this to 700 likes right now. We need 130 likes. Let's get 130 likes on this screen, y'all. Please and thank you. What are y'all thinking about this family? Are y'all, like, the fact that y'all are sitting on ABC 7 right now doing this interview, and you got these damn Temu boots up to your goddamn knees with all these jean jackets, and girl, if you don't get your what first of all, what the hell you got on? Second of all, let's
Did you specifically mention Jarvis by name?
Yes, absolutely.
Internal CPS records we obtained show that investigators looked into that complaint.
Based on investigative findings, there is not a preponderance of evidence to support the allegation of sexual abuse for blank by blank. Face-to-face interviews were conducted with both parents. According to Mr. Butts, he has not seen the children he has with blank in months. He stated he has not actually abused any of his children in any way. That's a fucking lie. He stated it's blank. Someone would say that about him. He stated it doesn't look good either when you look him up, and he was convicted of an X crime. However, it was 20 years ago. According to blank, was shocked at the allegations, and this was all new to her. And I think that's Shannon. Shannon is saying, oh my God, this is all new to me. Stated her 3 oldest children ask for their father all the time, and he will come over every time they call him. Blank stated she and Mr. Butts have an open visitation policy. Blank stated blank has never come to her with any accusations against her father, and neither have any of her older children. MDHHS sent a LEN to the Wayne County prosecutor and Detroit PD. MDHHS completed a referral to the kids talk for blank, and blank was forensically interviewed. And it says there were no disclosures. A home assessment was completed. The home was clean, had working utilities, an adequate supply of food, and was free of any observed safety concerns. A safety plan was not created due to Mr. Butts not agreeing to be separated from his children. This case will be denied as a Category 5 with the low risk level. No one will be placed on central registry. The family was provided with DHS 1450 Pub 137 and a list of resources that can be used throughout Macomb County. What in the absolute fuck? Everybody dropped the ball in this shit. Everybody dropped the ball, bro. What is this?
Conducting a face-to-face interview with Butts, who strongly denied the allegation. A forensic interview was conducted with the alleged victim, and no disclosures were made. CPS said the home was clean and free of observed safety concerns. The allegation was denied, assigned a low-risk level.
How could Jarvis possibly be a low-risk level when he gave a 4-year-old some, you know what I'm saying, a whoop-de-whoop, a whole STD? Like, come on, what are we talking about, bro?
These are 2 complaints of at least 5 filed with CPS since 2015, naming Jarvis Butts. They allege concerns about possible molestation, physical abuse, or living conditions. Some of the complaints are generic, and none would ultimately substantiate that Butts was improperly touching children. Just over a year after the last complaint on record, Butts would be charged with sexually assaulting and murdering Neziah Harris.
These people sick and sad, bro. And the fact that they all failed this little girl, man. Detroit, y'all got to hold this ill.
I'm brokenhearted because this could have been prevented.
You could have prevented it because you could have told the police.
All of it could have been prevented.
Attorneys for Jarvis Butts declined comment for this story, citing
Fuck his attorneys. Who would represent that piece of shit?
his pending criminal case. As for CPS, a spokeswoman for the Department of Health and Human Services said that their hearts go out to the family and friends of Neziah Harris. It says that state and federal laws prohibit them from commenting on what we just reported, but that they are committed to ensuring the health and safety of all children.
No, the fuck they're not. No, the fuck they're not.
I'm Ross Jones, 7 News.
You know what, Ross Jones? Fuck off. Fuck off, Ross. Yeah, bro. That why y'all even put that on the news beats the fuck out of me. What are y'all thoughts about that before we get started on this show? And let me see where we at on the I asked y'all, do you believe the story from the so-called brother? 64% of the room say no. 36% of the room say yes. Destiny, thank you for getting that Tiny Thug membership. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate you. It said all lies. Well, we still at $55. We need $45 to get to a honey bun. Let's see. We got 679 likes. We still 20 away from 700. Y'all come on, double tap that screen. We finna get this show started. Are y'all ready? I ain't gonna hold you here. We finna go ahead and get this damn shit started. Let's go.
All right, you guys. So as we await the trial of Jarvis Butts, we have more information that has come out in this case. So 2 members of the Harris family say...
And that's my girl, the real Big Draco. I fuck with her, and she be sharing my content, and she watches my damn show. So salute to Big Draco. I fuck with Big Draco. Salute, salute, salute.
Allegations between Jarvis and his family has been going on since around 2015.
Salute to Charger Girl for that OG Ratchet membership. Been a member for 35 months. Drop the flowers for Charger Girl.
So they went on to say that since 2015, about 5 CPS cases had been filed against Jarvis. The most recent CPS case had been in 2022, and it had to do with Naziah and 2 other kids in that family. So there was a birthday party that took place, and Jarvis came to that party. So while at that party in 2022, multiple kids accused Jarvis of touching them inappropriately. One of those kids being Naziah. So what bothers me about this case is the relatives are saying that they constantly called CPS because they knew something was going on in Annette's home. But every time they would contact CPS basically let them know, look, we got the information. We'll let you know if we need anything else from you.
I'll be calling CPS tomorrow. So y'all can be on the lookout. I will be calling them tomorrow, and I'm going to fuck off. Thank you, Cookie Dot, for that 4-piece. Salute, salute.
But as usual, CPS did not get back with them. Now, this was only 2 years before Naziah would disappear and be presumed unalive. So these relatives even went on to say that at some point in time, Shannon contacted them and was like, hey, CPS contacted her. So the reason that I'm explaining this is because it paints the picture that the family was well aware of what was going on way before Naziah went missing. Now, Naziah's older brother did an interview today with somebody on YouTube, and he details about a time where Janiyah, which is Shannon and Jarvis's daughter, and Naziah were sitting in a truck with Jarvis. Now, he's saying when he walked up on the truck, he saw Naziah in the front seat, which was odd because this is not your child. Why is Janiyah in the back? The brother is saying he approached the truck and told Naziah to get out of the truck with this grown man. And then Jarvis proceeded to get out of the truck, and the brother is saying that they almost fought.
See, I'm gonna be real. I think the brother got punked by Jarvis. I'm just gonna be real. I think that when Jarvis stood out that truck, got out that truck, he punked his little ass, and his little ass got real humble real quick. But it couldn't have been me. Red China, I appreciate you for that Tiny Thug membership. Salute, salute, salute. That's what I'm thinking, because dog, ain't no way in hell. Everybody knew this. Vari, you knew this. You can't. Everybody's acting like they didn't know. The whole didn't I tell y'all this last week? I said it wasn't just the people in that house. I was the one telling y'all. The whole family knew. Now that this shit starts getting closer and closer to that trial, people have to start telling the truth, and the whole family speaking up saying, oh yeah, we were calling CPS. We all knew. That goes to show you Annette knew. Vari knew. Roxy knew. Mark, you knew. Marquita knew. Annette. Everyone knew this was going on. And everybody in that family turned a blind eye. So once again, I was right about it. I told y'all, when y'all get everybody knew. Everybody.
Now again, Annette is saying Jarvis never came to her house. Naziah was never around Jarvis. But you have her brother detailing a moment where he was actually about to fight Jarvis because Naziah was in the car with Jarvis. Now, another thing that I want to address, you guys, is conspiracies that have been going around and theories about where Naziah might be. I know some people were speculating that Naziah was still alive because Shannon said she was still alive. But you guys, Jarvis is facing a unaliving charge. Investigators, detectives, everybody presumes Naziah to be unalive. Y'all, there was even conspiracies about Shannon having Naziah's baby and Naziah being somewhere hidden out. Now, y'all, I know sometimes these cases can be so crazy and we can get wrapped up in them, but we have to think logically. Shannon and Jarvis, Annette, They are not smart enough to hide Neziah out.
And I've been saying the same thing, fam. That's the same thing I said. These people are not that smart, bro. Now, I don't even think that they were smart enough to, like when people say, oh, they dismembered the body and left it in little pieces from here. No, they didn't do that. They did not do that. These people, look, this got short bus written all over there. Just look at everybody in this: pajama pants, t-shirts, ponytail at the top of the naps, beady beads, undone hair, no edges, looking like Muffy from Arthur. Like, this is just, you think these people were capable of that shit? Like, just be real. You really think they were capable of this? Let's continue. Go ahead and cook, Big Draco.
Investigators are saying that Neziah was pregnant. We know Shannon said that she gave Neziah a pregnancy test. We read the text messages showing where Neziah was saying that her stomach was getting big, she couldn't do gym. So by this time, logically speaking, Neziah would have given birth. Where did she give birth at, y'all? There is no way they took her somewhere anonymously, let her give birth, and just hid her out. It just doesn't make sense. It's a very, very sad case. It's a very tragic case. But we have to be completely honest with ourselves.
Lady Bella says, you can't run up in the house and take a child out. That's called kidnapping. First of all, so you telling me if this was your niece or your cousin or your whoever, your daughter or whatever, if this was going on in one of your family members' houses and you knew and everyone was telling you this shit and you knew it, I don't give a fuck. Bring the police. Call the motherfucking police. I wouldn't give a damn. Call them. Please call them. Because y'all would have had to call the police to get me off of whooping Jarvis' ass. That's what y'all would have had to do. I would have been whooping his ass until I would have been talking on the phone with the police while I was, y'all better hurry up and come get this dude. Y'all better come get him. It couldn't have been me. And it couldn't have been in my family because we ain't going.
This man was a serial predator. He was preying on children. And this family just made it extremely easy for him to prey on their children. They didn't protect them. They didn't keep him away from these kids. And sadly, this is the reason why Neziah is no longer here. Now, like I said before, you guys, the trial will be beginning in March. And I know there's a lot of drama going on. It's a lot of craziness going on surrounding this case. But please, let's try to stay focused on what's important. Even though we know Neziah is presumed to be unalive, she still has not been found. Let's just hope and pray that this man is found guilty and he's never able to hurt another child again.
Salute to the real Big Draco. I appreciate your content. Salute to you. Yeah, I mean, we got to focus on what's important here, y'all. This ain't a rat race for, you know what I'm saying, who can do the most. Like, bro, this is about a little girl who deserves justice and finding out what really went on with her. It's safe to say the police, the family, the friends, loved ones, CPS are all involved in this shit. There's a big X ring going on in Detroit. There's a pipeline going on of missing children who are being trafficked. I have been trying to get this out. When we were talking about Jay-Z and everyone was trying to clout chase off Jay-Z and Diddy, I was trying to tell people, bruh, in the midst of these fires, in the midst of these drones, in the midst of the ocean, in the midst of Diddy, in the midst of Jay-Z, in the midst of all of these distractions, they are cleaning up an X-ring. There's so many children that we got to save. Neziah is just putting a highlight on what's going on in this world. And Jarvis he's a fucking monster and he deserves to be right where the fuck he's at. But in my mind, I don't know what happened to her. I just know that I don't think that she was the only victim of X trafficking with these people. I think that they all are involved in X trafficking, from Annette, who I think is the ringleader, from Shannon, who I believe is doing whatever Annette told her to do, and Marquita, who does whatever Shannon does, and Jarvis, who was the pimp and the recruiter and sends the girls to recruit, and King, who was also facilitating with, and they were using this fake ass auto shop to traffic little girls. That's just my thoughts. I could be wrong, but I just believe that I'm right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue to cook. We got a long list of shit to talk about tonight, y'all. Let's go. Get the likes up. Double tap that screen. Did I already play this? I think this is what I just played. Yeah, I just played this. Okay, yeah, I already played that. All right, so let's go to the next video. Hold on, cancel that. Let's go here. Damn it, cancel. All right, let's go here.
CPS really failed Neziah. They have been notified over 5 times that Jarvis Butts was essaying Neziah and other children since 2015, but none of the claims ever resulted in any charges being filed.
These are 2 complaints of at least 5 filed with CPS since 2015, naming Jarvis Butts. They allege concerns about possible...
2 of Neziah's relatives by the name of Kiwana Morton and Janelle spoke with AB7 Detroit, and they let the news station know that they had called CPS multiple times to inform them that Jarvis possibly had an inappropriate relationship with Neziah and other young girls in the family.
Harris's own relatives...
And they, the relatives also came out and said, Shannon told me he did it. Shannon, I really pray. Look, I can't give you your karma. It's not going to be up to me. I'm not God. I'm not the judge, jury, or the executioner. I can't give you what is going to happen to you. Only thing I could do is pray and pray and pray. Lord, please, please. I know you're going to do it, but just please, Lord, just give them their karma. I shouldn't even have, but hey, look, Lord, it's out of my hands. Do whatever you're going to do, and it'll all fall out, and it'll all come out in the end. Everything will come out in the wash, but just please give them their fucking karma.
They saw the warning signs and told anyone who would listen.
So at that point, I was like, this is too much. I'm calling CPS.
I tried not just once, but multiple times for them to take me serious in what I was saying.
Janelle claims that she was notified of this inappropriate relationship by Jarvis's Butts' girlfriend, who happens to be her niece, that is Shannon.
February of 2022, Janelle says she learned of allegations of improper involving Butts and other small children. She says she was told about the claims while talking to her niece, Jarvis Butts' girlfriend.
Shannon is Neziah's aunt, and she has 5 kids with Jarvis Butts. She's claiming that after Shannon told her this, Shannon promised that she was going to go to the authorities to report Jarvis, but after she saw that Shannon did not go to authorities, she claims that she reached out to CPS.
She didn't alert authorities at first because she believed her niece would notify police. But weeks later, Janelle did notify Child Protective Services. Her complaint came in on April 13th, 2022.
She reached out to CPS weeks later on April 13th of 2022, and she is claiming that Jarvis was actually accused of SA by a young child at a birthday party. After they began to personally investigate the claims, she said...
So, ooh, my dog's over here farting like a motherfucker. Lord have mercy. All right, who they stank? Yeah, y'all, so I don't know. This family is filled with secrets, and they all trying to expose each other now, but to me, it's much too late. I think all of y'all are fucked up. I don't give a fuck about these aunts coming out now and saying, oh, well, yeah, we all knew and we called CPS. Fuck off. You should have called the police. We called CPS. Everybody know Detroit CPS is just like Detroit police. They wasn't going to do shit. You should have been calling the feds. You should have been calling his PO. You should have been calling the sex crime board. You should have been making, I would be making way more than one phone call. It's not just one phone call or a couple. If you see they're not moving, go remove Neziah your motherfucking self and call the police on yourself. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm going over here right now. Come, you meet me at this address because I'm finna go pick this little girl up because I know what the fuck going on and y'all ain't doing shit. So bring y'all ass so I don't get, well, call me for kidnapping, nigga, whatever. Do what you need to do. I'm on my motherfucking way. Meet me at the door. It's simple as that. I would call the police on myself at that point. Cheers to the gang, y'all. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I don't know about y'all. I would have called them motherfuckers on myself. Let's go. Let's continue.
Hello, peace and greetings. I am Bella, and this is...
Oh, no, I don't want that one right there. Not yet. We're going to end it with that.
Okay, guys, so we know the importance of the Neziah Harris case. And any detail, no matter how big or small it is, it needs to be heard. Because Neziah is technically still missing. If she hasn't been found, then that means she is missing. Now, rather, if it's a recovery or if Neziah is somewhere and she's being held somewhere, I do believe that efforts should still go on to find her. I'm pretty sure when Jarvis's sister went to the shop that day to have Jarvis look at her car, and she seen that little girl that she assumed was King's niece, because
First of all, she knew damn well that was not King's niece. Do y'all think that she thought that was King's niece? Let me know in the chat. How do you guys feel about Jarvis' sister? How do you guys feel about Jarvis' sister? Everybody in the chat, tell me, how do you feel about the sister? How do you feel about her? She's saying she had no idea this was going on. She thought that was King's niece. Do y'all believe the sister? If you believe Jarvis' sister, drop the gems. If you do not believe Jarvis' sister, drop the caps. I want the whole chat flooded. If you do believe Jarvis' sister, drop the gems. If you do not believe Jarvis' sister, drop the caps. Fill the chat up right now. Let's see. If you believe her, drop the gems. If you think she's a liar, drop the caps. Now, I will say this. Somebody's face says they believe her. She was the only one that showed emotion, but I believe, this is my thoughts, and this is all my opinion, and this is just for entertainment and educational purposes. I could be wrong. I might be just making all this shit up, right? Yeah. Anyway, but my thoughts are, she was the only one who showed emotion because it was her brother. She has to put her brother away because she knows he's a monster, and I believe her brother did something to her. This is my thoughts. I believe her brother was doing shit to her when she was young. When they were younger, I believe that, she been knew, and I believe he did it to his family members. I think that she been knew that this boy was a damn monster, and it was just hurting her soul to put her brother away, but she knew she had no choice because she was backed into a corner and she didn't want to go down for perjury. My thoughts.
That's what Jarvis told her. She never thought in a million years that she would be tied up in something so heinous regarding her brother. Or what about the glasses that were found in the car? Something as innocent as that, you would never think that would come up later.
I don't give a damn if she older than him. That motherfucker been a monster since he was a kid. I don't give a damn.
On. And something so terrible, right? Now, I say that to say this. I feel like everything should be heard. And so there's a recording going around where some people are alleging that it is Jarvis's brother. Now, this individual is laying out a concept. I don't know if it is a witness confession, if it is a theory, but let me tell you, it sounds like some of these details could be accurate.
And that's my thought, that these details that this person is coming out, and we finna play the whole call. Have y'all heard the whole entire call, or did y'all just hear the 5-minute one? Let me know in the chat. Did y'all hear the whole entire call, or did you just hear that 5-minute version of it? Just say 5-minute or whole, whatever. Just say something in the chat. Let me know. Did you hear the whole call, or did you just hear the 5-minute version of it? Because I got the whole one, and we finna play it. So if you have not heard the whole call, let me know. If you have heard it, just say yes or no. Have you heard it? You heard the whole call? It's saying 5 minutes. No, nobody heard the whole call. There's a lot more than just that 5 minutes. I got it. All right. Okay. So I see a lot of people haven't heard it. Let's continue.
Now, when I say,
so y'all share this live and tell everybody get their ass over here. We finna pop shit. It's like I think 12-minute call or something like that. One's 14, something like that. It's a pretty long call.
That's meaning it's a possibility. Doesn't mean that it is true. Okay. So let's go ahead and listen to it, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
To go back around trying to get rid of the baby. You gave that to her, you know what I'm saying, and try to do whatever you could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. All right, so he gets in the car, drops her off to go back home. All right, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shannon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shannon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school. So once she get back, they get to fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shannon lost it. Shannon lost it real bad and jumped on Naziah, beating her, hitting her in the head with some object right there in the house that they overlooking, and killed Naziah because she was already probably having complications. Remember, from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor.
Okay, someone says you can't just dial 911 and tell them someone is being R-worded. CPS has to get involved because they are the ones trained in the field. First of all, use a motherfucking lie. First of all, you don't know shit about the law. The fucking police will bring CPS. What is you talking about? Police work side by side with CPS. That's why if something go on and the police pull up and some shit is going on in the house, the police gonna get on the phone and call CPS. Man, I'm not gonna argue with y'all. Some of y'all don't know shit. You know what? I ain't finna argue with y'all. I could just tell some of y'all family members will be in trouble fucking with y'all. No, you gotta call CPS. You can't call the cops. Yes, though. I bet the fuck you can call the cops, and the cops can call CPS. I bet the cops will be there before CPS will. I will be whooping Jarvis' ass, and they would have to call CPS by the time they would have to pick Jarvis up off the floor, then call CPS to remove him after they haul his ass off. I mean, call CPS to remove the kids after they remove him from that damn house. You got me fucked up. I don't know what you talking about. But let me get back to my content. Salute to Leash. Sound like he is rushing to talk so many minutes on a jail call. Fact.
School failed him. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic.
Salute Leanne for the 5-piece.
So they get her, the twin sister, help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there by where the other girlfriend lives. And Jarvis was going to all these different houses at his different girlfriend house, establishing his alibi, because he knew what had happened between her and Shannon. He had nothing to do with it, but knew that he was also the last person seen with her and probably would be questioned about her being unalive. So once Shannon and the sister go out there to meet them out there, they get rid of the body. Right? So once they get rid of the body, you tell them, bring some extra clothes or whatever. So they get rid of the body and they throw those extra clothes out, which is working. And I don't understand how that's working, because we know what she had on the day of school. We know what she left, got off the bus with, the clothes she had on. But they threw out some different clothes with limited amount of blood and stuff on it. Why? Because they only took the jacket off of her.
Salute to Valerie for that 10-piece on Cash
And
App.
probably some other shoes and stuff that was already in the house. But she's still buried in what we saw her in, which is that colorful jacket, them jeans, and some other shoes, wherever she is.
Exactly, because she did not have those shoes on, at least from that video we seen. She did not have the same jeans on that we... Whatever the little pants that they pulled out, the little I can't remember was it pink pants and the sweater and the shoe. She was not wearing that on that video, and they threw that shit out there and possibly buried her somewhere in what she already had on. Some people say Nazaya. I know Mimi said Nazaya's alive and she had her baby, and I don't think the little girl's alive. I could be wrong though. Hey, she might pop out, but hey. Hopefully she's okay, but I don't think she is. But I just believe they ran a play with those clothes and they had a month to get rid of all that evidence, and something happened in that home and they moved out of that home. All the evidence was with them and they never got investigated, so they got away with it.
And I don't think she buried nowhere where she can't be found, because they else and make people go search in the opposite direction. So she is deceased, but she was killed by Shannon in a rage because of her jealousy or whatever she had going on with Jarvis. And at the end of the day, the mom and the sister knows what Shannon did, and they're not protecting Jarvis, they're protecting Shannon. And Shannon hoping that Jarvis don't snitch on him, but he's not going to tell until after they try and convict him of the murder and he see the difference between the time. Remember, his lawyer said they're not going to contest and fight the fact that he had inappropriate relations with her. Okay, go ahead and bound it over. But what we are fighting is the murder. Why? Because there's no body. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Now, you do know that Shannon and all of them have already made deals with the DA. Why? Because without Shannon, the mom, King, the fiance, without all those people, they would not have a case for murder against this young lady. So they pieced up parts of their statements and testimonies to present what it was they wanted to present to the court, that he was last seen with it and he's the one that killed him. But believe me, there's other text messages, all kind of messages in their phones that they took. But if they convict them and show that they are also guilty, then who would be on the stand and testify or could testify against Jarvis?
That's a good point. But Just Danny says, Ratchet, you have the sweetest, most welcoming mods. Love them down. Keep feeding me, Ratchet. I'm hungry for that truth. Salute. Now I'm going to feed you. Salute, Just Danny, for the 5-piece. Salute.
Because they all would there and just plead the fifth because they all are being charged. So therefore, they're letting them off and letting them go. They made a deal. They agreed to testify against Jarvis and say what it is that they want them to say, which in turn keeps them from being prosecuted and charged with anything. But trust me, they know exactly what happened. They know exactly what happened to her. But they want to get Jarvis and get Jarvis off the street because they feel like he's the problem. He's the ringleader.
I say lock everybody up. I feel like everybody needs to get the same charge for what happened to Neziah. Okay, so they wanted her to get rid of the baby by any means necessary.
So what do y'all think, man? Do y'all believe this guy? Drop the gems if you believe him. Drop the caps if you think he's a liar.
Now this guy says that Jarvis dropped off Neziah at the house. Shannon got upset. She went off. She started assaulting her. It led to Neziah being unalived. They called Jarvis. They got some extra clothing. They tried to plant the clothing. And then they tried to hide Neziah in the opposite direction. He's also saying that Shannon, she struck a deal with the DA. So, let's just break this down a little bit. Okay, so with this jumpsuit, they found this jumpsuit, but the jumpsuit was never reported being on Neziah. It had a little bit of blood on it, just a little. However, Annette Harris did make it a point to say that Neziah went to the gym. I think that was her trying to cover up the fact of why this jumpsuit would be in the woods. Because Annette would insinuate that Neziah had this jumpsuit in her backpack.
Why would she have a jumpsuit in her backpack, though? Why would Neziah have a jumpsuit in her backpack?
That would have been a logical explanation. So it would have been nothing for them to put this out there along with her black jacket. Now, they found the black jacket with her shoe and some AirPods. Now, if the black jacket is there and all these other things are Neziah's, then the jumpsuit is Neziah's as well. And who would identify those items as being Neziah's? Her family. The family that is being accused of unaliving her. Now, Jarvis's sister, not only did she see Neziah that day, but she observed something. And what that was is she saw Neziah go into that gas station multiple times. Now, why was Neziah going into that gas station so much? Was she going in that gas station because she was sick still? Because remember, earlier that day, she was sick. Was she going in that gas station to throw up? Was she going in that gas station to check herself? To see if maybe she was miscarrying? Now, according to Jarvis' sister, she really couldn't see Neziah's face. So she wouldn't know if Neziah was in pain, like maybe by a frown. And she really wasn't that close to her to see if maybe she looked sick. Now, Cordell Wright, a.k.a. King, which is Jarvis's business partner.
And that's who that sounded like on that damn call. That's who it sounded like, Cordell. But I think it could have been possibly another inmate at that facility. I just don't believe that was a cap call. I just think that was somebody who knew something.
He did testify that when he was in the car with Neziah and Jarvis, everything seemed normal. There was no conversation because there was music.
Someone says, if what he said is true and the family get away with unaliving baby girl, the streets should most definitely get justice for her. F them 304s. Oh, let me tell you something. A little birdie told me it's some motherfuckers waiting on Shannon to come outside. It's Shannon they want. Marquita is, and Annette gonna get hers as far as people gonna, all I'm gonna say is Shannon, she's hiding. People are literally, they can't wait for Shannon to pop out. I'm telling you, I know this for a fact. I don't give a fuck who say what. I'm telling you, I know this to be true. Shannon is hiding. That's why she been hiding over there with Marquita. Now she ain't safe over there. Everybody know the drop over there. Shannon won't come outside. When she does pop out, it's smoke. That's all. I can't say too much. All I'm gonna say is y'all gonna see if shit go left and Shannon don't get held accountable, she not gonna make it in Detroit.
Is he telling the truth?
Salute to V Will for that 6-month membership. Drop the flowers for V Will. Let's get the likes up. Double tap that screen. Let's get the likes to 1,000.
I don't know, because he was willing to hide that cell phone. Was Neziah sick? Was she in pain? For all we know, she could have been in excruciating pain. I don't believe anything that Cordell says. I do believe that he did find that phone. But what Cordell and Jarvis both fail to realize is they didn't need the phone to get the records. I'm sure they know that now. I believe Annette didn't go to the cops because she knew exactly where Neziah was. She knew, and she knew that they were guilty. Not just that, everybody that's surrounding them, related to them, they're saying the same thing, that they feel like they're hiding something and maybe they're involved. Everybody is not going to be saying the same thing about you. Everybody is not lying. There was a text message that was leaked between Shannon and one of her friends. Shannon was saying that Neziah was probably out effing. She was probably with a boy or an older man. Then she was like, Neziah is sneaky. She called her Titta, but she was saying that she's real sneaky. Then she tried to insinuate that Neziah ran away. She tried to be like her brother.
Salute Dorothy Minor for that Tiny Thug membership. Salute.
And then Shannon said, she's back. Now that is very important because allegedly Neziah was dropped off by Jarvis. Now, she had to have been dropped off at least after 9 o'clock, between 9 and 9:15, because by 9:30, Jarvis was already checked into the Park Crest Hotel. And his whereabouts were confirmed by his phone, the GPS. It shows him at the Park Crest Hotel by 9:30, and they also have receipts as well. Now, Jarvis did not check out of the Park Crest Hotel until noon the next day. However, between 12:45 and 1:30, he was pinged in the area of where Neziah's clothes were found. Now, he also said that Shannon and her sister got Neziah into the vehicle and met up with Jarvis. If that is true, maybe they send Jarvis to get rid of the clothes and they went another way.
So is it possible that the family is setting him up, or what are y'all thinking? Because we all know that this slow motherfucker didn't act alone. We all know Jarvis' little weird looking ass did not act alone. I don't believe he acted alone. I believe that I think that he had help. And I really don't even believe that Jarvis is the one who did this by himself. Whoever was with him helped him. Whether that be King, I'm trying to fix my light, y'all. Whether that be King, whether that be Shannon, whether that be Annette, Marquita, somebody helped him. Who helped Jarvis, y'all? Tell me in the chat, who helped him?
Neziah, because he did say that they buried Neziah in the opposite direction where the clothes were found to throw off the authorities. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is pretty good. And if this is in fact true, then that means that Annette and Shannon would have had help from someone that knows the law, someone that knows what to say.
Don't they got a police officer brother? Allegedly, the King is cooking. Tap the like button while you watch this great content. Salute to V Will for that 10-piece. Salute to V Will. Hey, we $8 away from Honey Bun. We $8 away, y'all. Let's go.
Someone who knows how to plant evidence and someone who knows how to conceal a body. Because let me tell you, between Shannon, Annette, and her sister, they are not smart enough to pull this off. And now my only thought is, I wonder who that someone could possibly be. And if this is in fact true, and Shannon and Annette did strike a deal with the DA, I mean, could that same someone have possibly been involved with the DA giving Shannon and Annette a deal?
Salute to Ray Bud for that 10-piece. Yes, the brother helped them get this deal. The brother is the reason why they were able to lie under oath. The brother is the reason why they struck a deal to get up on that stand, tell a fugazi story, and walk away with perjury. But Big Ratchet is going to put their ass behind bars. Salute to Jackie RN for that 10-piece. I appreciate you, Jackie. Salute, salute, salute. I'm going to put their ass away. Mark my words, I'm going to put all y'all motherfuckers away. And Mark, I just haven't even worked on you yet. I have so much other shit going on. Mark, I'm going to get you locked up too for interfering with this shit. You're not safe. The only reason why it happened to me so quick is because I jumped on that shit quick. Mark, you're going to jail. Annette's going to jail. Marquita's going to jail. And Big Shannon, you going to jail.
I'm just saying, everything sounds like it's starting to come together, in my opinion. This is terrible to think that Neziah could have possibly been dropped off at home, and she could have possibly been sick, and she goes in the house because maybe she's thinking that y'all will help her. Instead, she's greeted by a jealous, angry aunt. Someone who is jealous of her 13-year-old niece because she's so sick and demented in her head that she doesn't even realize that Neziah is a victim. She is a victim. She is not sleeping with your man. She has been groomed. Y'all had put her in a situation where she was abused by a man that Shannon laid down and had 5 kids with. But before she did this, she knew this man's history.
Someone says, when he was at the parking lot for so long, I believe he was meeting Shannon to get rid of Neziah. The law is using Shannon and them to convict Jarvis. Then they're going to come back and arrest them. Facts. I hope so.
She knew it. Shannon is angry. She is still angry. You can see the rage. You see how Shannon's whole attitude changed when Neziah is mentioned? She is not happy at all.
Where's the baby at, man? I said, where's the baby at then? Y'all don't know?
Yeah. I don't know. You go ahead and record me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep, that sure is crazy. So we are going to keep pushing for Neziah until they are all in handcuffs. So for the petition to investigate Shannon and Annette Harris for involvement in the disappearance of Neziah Harris, we have 762 yes.
Somebody send me that link to that petition so I can get all of Ratchet Gang to sign that petition, because we will sign it. I will sign it and everybody in my chat will sign it. Raise your hand if you want to sign that petition. Can somebody get me the link to that motherfucking petition so I can pin it in after this video is over with and everybody can come back to this video and sign that petition? Raise your hand in here right now if you're going to sign that petition.
Verified signatures, you guys. This is amazing. Let's keep pushing for Neziah. Okay, guys, and to find that link, because I see a lot of you guys asking, where do I sign? Where do I sign? I'm going to have the link pinned in the comment section. So it will be the first comment. You just click on the link. It'll take you right to the petition.
All right, so what I need to do is get that link, and I'm going to pin it to this video after I'm done with it. As soon as I'm done with this, I will...
Hello, peace and greetings.
Oh, I keep on going back. Okay, I skipped over that one for a reason. All right, yeah. I'm gonna pin that link to the chat after this video is done. So we gonna all go sign that petition after this video is over with. Somebody send me that link on my Instagram right there, my Instagram and my TikTok right there. But send it to my Instagram preferably.
I am trying to find someone. I've been following the Neziah.
Okay, I got the petition.
And I'm trying to find a few people in Detroit to chat with or talk to, because I'm trying to figure out.
I'm finna put that link in the chat. If you can't click it, just wait till after the live. I got the link right here. Here go the link right here. There goes the link. It probably, if you got an iPhone, you probably can't see it, but I got the link right there. There it go. Salute, Deanna, for that link.
I keep hearing people talk about they've searched places and this and that. Why weren't the searches done with order. Like, if I was there and I had people that would assist me, I would have like 20 of us in a long line together and just take step by step by step together. So you are checking every ground, every inch of that location, because y'all are doing it in order. Why don't they have a K9? Why don't, to check her scent and then go look? Like, I believe in mediums, and I've heard a lot of mediums in this case, and a few of them are saying something about barrels and numbers, and a few places that they looked but didn't really look had barrels and numbers. Why aren't you guys looking inside these barrels with numbers? Like, I feel like a lot of the places that you guys searched, her spirit is there. Like, I think this baby wants to be found, and it breaks my heart that she's by herself.
I signed the petition, y'all. It's 827 now, but I already signed the petition, so they ass is going to jail.
In whatever condition she's in, she's been by herself for her life. Let's be honest. And the least someone can do is try to help her lay to rest. Like, I know we're not going to find out all the details until trial, but while y'all are doing that, y'all can at least have someone out searching for her. If you know for a fact that, okay, she's unalive, where's her shell? Her soul isn't there. Where's her shell? Let's get her shell and put that to rest. Why aren't y'all doing that? Like, it just bothers me. I don't know. I mean, where are my people out in Detroit? I want to chat with y'all because they're not doing it. So we should try to do that. Like, come on, this baby deserves it. She's been let down her entire life, and I think she is giving her, she's so strong. Like, her soul is so strong that she's giving people clues. I really do believe that. Where y'all at? Like, come on, can we?
Where's Detroit at,
try to
man?
put something together? I feel so.
Can we try to put something together for Naziah? Now, Ratchet Gang, I think that's something that we should do. I think that we all should come together, and I think that we should do something for Naziah. So what I'm going to do is, on my Discord server, we're going to discuss what are going to be the next steps and something Ratchet Gang is going to do for Naziah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something similar to what I did in the Ariana Taylor case. If you followed me on that. Let's continue, though.
Miss Shannon, come outside, baby. Come outside. We ain't gonna jump you. We not. I promise you we not. If you won't come outside, we gonna get your fucking baby. Now come outside. Miss Shannon, come outside, baby. Come outside. We ain't gonna jump you. We not. I promise you we not. If you won't come outside, we gonna get your fucking baby. Now come outside.
They won't. I'm telling y'all, Detroit wants Shannon. Detroit wants Shannon bad. When somebody catch Shannon lacking, I'm just saying it's gonna be up in smoke for Shannon. I don't know what it is, but it's about to be real loose. I'm gonna take a shot to that though. They said Shannon better come out fucking side. They said Shannon better come the fuck outside now. They finna run up in that mother. Shannon, your ass better come outside and catch that fade. They said they ain't gonna jump you. Cheers to that though, Shannon. Hold on, let me play this again while we cheers.
Miss Shannon, come outside, baby. Come outside. We ain't gonna jump you. We not. I promise you we not. If you won't come outside, we gonna get your fucking baby. Now come outside.
Keisha Johnson says Detroit is too busy making Tubi movies to care about baby girl. Well, don't make me pop out in Detroit. Don't make Big Ratchet have to make a motherfucking appearance in Detroit, because I will. Let's continue.
I'm a trauma therapist, and this is exactly why I talk about the importance of keep telling. Look at this. This is a new article from yesterday. Years before Naziah Harris was unalived, CPS, Child Protective Services, was warned repeatedly about alleged killer, which was Jarvis Butts. At least 5 CPS calls from 2015. That was Naziah at 3 years old. and none substantiated for him being SAing her or other kids in the house. First of all, he's a whole registered pedophile. So how the heck, if you're getting allegations of SAing and you already did 10 years for SAing a 13-year-old, shouldn't we put a little bit more pep in our step? They talk about the house was clean and there was no evidence of that. What does the house being clean have to do with evidence of? Get my book. Keep telling till someone listens.
So my thing to CPS. So you go into a house. Okay, so what you're telling me is, okay, if a house is dirty, that means someone's being essayed, and you found no evidence of it. What, like, when you walk into a house, what evidence is supposed to be there that he's been essaying people? I mean, like, I'm just confused on, you talking about it was a low risk because the house was clean and we didn't find no evidence of essay. Well, first of all, he didn't live there. And second of all, I'm pretty sure they cleaned the motherfucking house up and cleaned any evidence of that up. And I mean, I don't know what evidence you was looking for. Detroit, boy, I'm talking about Detroit. Y'all got to hold the biggest L of 2024 and 2025 at this point. Y'all fucking up. So let me ask y'all a question. Who would we have to hit up to go over CPS at this point? You know, I'm just thinking to get the feds involved. I'm thinking of internal affairs for the police, and we going to have to call possibly the feds to get, you know what I'm saying, CPS to actually do something. Who would we have to call to get CPS to put some pep in their step? They said DHHS, the FBI. Everybody saying the FBI. That's what I'm saying. I think the feds. They said the mayor. FBI. Somebody, they said Department of Health and Human Services. I could find the number, but somebody just send me that Department of Health and Human Services for Detroit number in my inbox, and we gonna make some phone calls tomorrow. We calling internal affairs. We calling DHHS. We calling the feds. We just going to have to make a bunch of phone calls, man. I got this. They said big homie. He would have been helped. I got this. Don't worry about that. I got this.
Hey, big head. Got a minute? I know you do. Come on, let's jump into this Neziah Harris story. I did have some additional information I wanted to share with you all. So a lot of people have been asking, did her behavior change?
It says complaints of alleged violations of the code of ethics by a caseworker may be reported to the state license board. So there we go. Okay, send me that number, certified one. Send me the number. Send me the number to where I need to call.
Basically, or was she off the day that she went missing and in school, right? So was she off? Was she different? Was she the same? And the day she went missing from school, her teacher said that she was acting unusual, and she actually laid down on the floor, which that's unusual. She, my thing is, I've been pregnant. I've had my fair share of pregnancies. You get sick, you're sick to the stomach, you're nauseous. So that would make sense to me why she let her lay down on the floor instead of right there to the nurse's office. Your guess is as good as mine. But the teacher said that she laid down on the floor. Then the teacher also advised that Neziah actually asked to speak to the school counselor, okay? And the teacher told her that she could speak to the school counselor after breakfast. Well, the teacher never circled back around to ensure that she went to go speak to the school counselor. So my whole thing is that she was failed. There's so many fails in this story. Everyone failed this poor baby. And instead of you, meaning the teacher, being, hey, I know you don't feel good. You're laying down on the floor. Why are you laying down on the floor? Let me take you to the nurse's office. You want to speak to the counselor? Let's go to the counselor's office. Let me ensure that you are going to the counselor's office.
So I need to call that school too as well. We need to get these whoever that teacher was, whoever didn't report this, whoever saw Jarvis standing outside and talking to her. And first of all, I don't give a damn what kid it is. Any kid at a school who is leaning and talking to a grown man on a fence, and you come to find out that's not the person that they said they were. When you go like, hey, who are you? And you're like, oh, I'm her dad. And you come to find out that ain't her dad. That should have been reported not only to the family, but to the police. The police, the principal should have knew about that. Everybody at that school should have been notified. There was a grown man over here talking to a little kid, and we don't know who that is. And then if you would have done your research on him, you would have found out that was a known PDF, and he was violating by being at that motherfucking school. He can't be around no kids. Why is everybody acting like CPS? Y'all knew he was an ex-offender. The fact that he was even around Neziah was violation. What are we doing? All y'all getting fired. Whoever them caseworkers is that got notified and the ones I called, if I find out them motherfucking kids still in that house, all y'all cooked. I'm just telling you right now, I'm done fucking playing with y'all bitch ass motherfuckers. I'm calling down there and cussing everybody the fuck out tomorrow. Watch me work. I'm going the fuck off on them, and I'm telling them, look, either y'all gonna give me some motherfucking results or this shit gonna be on the news. I will come down there and do news interviews, and I will violate CPS on live Detroit news. I will be up there like them damn Ainies was doing a live interview telling y'all how crooked the CPS workers is, how crooked the police is out there. I don't give a fuck. The mayor gonna get calls from me. Watch me work.
For whatever it is that you need to speak to them about. Why was there no circle back around? Hop into the comments, nieces and nephews. I'm trying to understand, because I'm not a teacher, but if a student, in my mind, if a student came to me and I were a teacher and she said I wanted to speak to a counselor, I would take that very seriously. You know what? Hold on. Let me stop what I'm doing. Go ahead and go speak to the counselor. Because I feel like Neziah may have told the counselor, hey, I'm a child. There's some things going on at home. We don't know what she would have said, but something had to have been bothering her for her to say she wanted to speak to her counselor. So I just feel like everyone felt her. But hop in the comments, nieces and nephews. Let me know if you've heard anything different, if you have anything to add to this story. I hope y'all have a great day. More to come.
So what y'all think about that? The school failed her, CPS, the police, her family, loved ones, everybody around this little girl just did not give a flying fuck what she was going through.
So I probably got 2 hours of sleep last night because I was up watching that Neziah Harris stuff, and it made me have a bad dream. Like, am I the only person who watched that and had a bad dream? I'm at the gym right now, so excuse me. I'm at the gym, and I don't know where my camera is on my iPad. So, but yeah, I was so invested in it last night, and I watched a lot of it, and I watched video after video. And I went to sleep, and I just had a very bad dream. And when I woke up, I just couldn't go back to sleep because I'm like, this dream was horrible. And I can't even remember what the dream is. I just know it was a bad dream. And it was something about the Neziah Harris case. Am I the only one? Let me know in the comments.
Anybody else got a bad dream after watching the Neziah Harris case? Like, it's so crazy. I've been invested in stuff like this before, but for some reason, this case got to me. I wish I could remember my dream because my dreams are spot on. I really hate that I can't remember. Prayers for this sweet child. I'm going to be real, though, y'all. And salute to Miss Brown for that 10-piece. Says Roxy's mom was on a TikTok live panel. She said the kids are still in that home. Well, they ain't gonna be in that motherfucker for long. If they are, they won't be in there for long. I promise you they won't. I can now listen. I guarantee you I'm getting those kids removed. If they are still in there, everybody at CPS is getting fired and all those kids are gonna get removed immediately. Now, I usually don't dream about anything. Since I've been covering this case, I've been having dreams every night. Now, it's not necessarily about the case. It's just random dreams. But I have told y'all for years, I haven't remembered a dream that I've had. Every single night, now I'm starting to remember my dreams. They're just random dreams. But I remember I had dreams about water one night. It was like a flood going on. I want to say it was like Louisiana, New Orleans or something. It was like a flood. And there was just a bunch of water in the streets at like an apartment complex. I just kept seeing water everywhere in one of my dreams. It was like a flood going on, like a hurricane. I don't know what it was, but it was just water. I just remember a bunch of water in one of my dreams. So, yeah, I've been having some weird-ass dreams. I can say that ever since I've been covering this, I've been having some fucking weird dreams. If you've been having weird dreams at night while covering the Neziah Harris case, drop the gems in the chat. Drop the eyeballs if you don't know what the hell we talking about. If you have been having weird dreams lately, drop the gems. If you have not, drop the eyeballs. Let's go.
Years before Jarvis Butts would be charged by Wayne County's prosecutor, accused of killing and sexually abusing 13-year-old Neziah Harris, Harris's own relatives say they saw the warning signs and told anyone who would listen.
So at that point, I said, this is too much. I'm calling CPS.
I tried not just once, but multiple times for them to take me serious in what I was saying.
Kiwana Morton and her cousin Jernell are both relatives of Neziah Harris. In February of 2022, Jernell says she learned of allegations of improper touching involving Butts and other small children. She says she was told about the claims while talking to her niece, Jarvis Butts' girlfriend, and that the alleged victims were Neziah Harris and 2 other children.
I was just like, oh my God, I was not crazy. This needs to be looked into.
She says she took the claim seriously in part because Butts was on the sex offender registry, having spent more than 8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct. She didn't alert authorities at first because she believed her niece would notify police. But weeks later, Jernell did notify Child Protective Services. Her complaint came in on April 13th, 2022. There was an incident at a birthday party, the complaint reads. One of the children that attended the party accused Jarvis of sexual abuse. Neziah, and name withheld, reported that Jarvis touched both of them inappropriately as well. Jarvis touched, name withheld, in her private area, and it hurt. Jernell made the complaint over the phone.
They basically told me if they needed me for anything else, they would reach out.
The next day, Jernell would receive a text from her niece, Butts' girlfriend, confirming that CPS had contacted her. CPS called me, the text reads. They called about the well-being of my kids. Then they called back to get Jarvis info. A CPS spokeswoman would not tell 7 News Detroit if investigators ever questioned Neziah Harris after receiving the complaint. But we do know it wasn't the only complaint filed with CPS, naming Jarvis Butts.
And it wasn't easy for me to call Protective Services just because of the horror stories that you hear.
Kiwana Morton said she heard about the same allegations against Butts from a conversation with his girlfriend. 2 months after her cousins called the CPS, she would file her own complaint.
I told them that there's a problem and they need to be aware of it. I am 90% sure that there's sexual abuse going on within the home.
Did you specifically mention Jarvis by name?
Yes, absolutely.
Internal CPS records we obtained show that investigators looked into that complaint, conducting a face-to-face interview with Butts, who strongly denied the allegation. A forensic interview was conducted with the alleged victim, and no disclosures were made. CPS said the home was clean and free of observed safety concerns. The allegation was denied, assigned a low risk level. These are 2 complaints of at least 5 filed with CPS since 2015, naming Jarvis Butts. They allege concerns about possible molestation, physical abuse, or living conditions. Some of the complaints are generic, and none would ultimately substantiate that Butts was improperly touching children.
That's just sick and fucking sad that CPS don't give a damn about children, allegedly, especially in Detroit. Detroit, y'all got to do better.
Okay, sorry, I had to read more into it, so I give y'all facts. So basically, the aunt was talking to Shannon, and basically, Shannon was telling the aunt about how she seen that Jarvis was on the offender list. Even though she knew he was on the offender list, when she got with him, she knew he was an offender, if you get what I'm saying. Because she was a minor when they did, you know, but this runs in the family, so she probably didn't see anything wrong with it. And so anyway, the aunt basically told her, since you see he's on the offender list, you know, he's not supposed to be around children. Are you going to alert the authorities? And the aunt basically said, yeah, I'm going to alert the authorities. So that's why supposedly the aunt, Shannon's aunt didn't tell the authorities about him being an offender and he's living in the home with kids and around Neziah and to check the kids.
First of all, fuck that family. Let's take another shot, gang. First of all, fuck that family. Y'all was never going to alert nobody. Why would you be having if you already knew this was going on, and she already lied under oath anyway. She been knew this was going on, dog. Like, why is everybody turning a blind eye to the fact that these people committed perjury? Cheers to the game.
That was the main concern, is that the aunt, you know, when she heard about this, she was concerned for the kids' well-being. And so she was waiting for Shannon to alert the authorities, as Shannon obviously never did, of course. So then the aunt finally contacted CPS and told her concerns of child abuse, child SA assault, that she feels that that's what's going on. And also, I guess, like, the way the house was. So I don't know if the house was, like, dirty or something, but basically she was concerned with the living conditions within, you know, in the house. And there was a lot of people living in that house.
They're like, oh no, the house was clean when we went there. No problems. Hey, we'll see you guys later. Hey, Jarvis is a registered offender, but hey, the house is clean. We don't see any evidence that he did anything to anyone. So This is a low risk. We're going to mark this, even though he's a registered offender, we're going to mark this off as a low risk. Oh, he did 10 years. Well, he caught a 10-year charge for the same shit you're accusing him of, and he did 8 years on the 10, so he was found guilty, and he's convicted, and he's an ex-offender, and he's been around kids. But hey, nothing to see here. This is a low risk. Matter of fact, we're going to deny everything because this house is clean. It's swept and mopped. They dusted. They vacuumed. There's nothing to see here. We're out of here, guys.
You know, and so to make a long story short, CPS did end up.
Oh, hold on. How we got 2.6K people in here with 1,500 votes but 1,000 likes? Can everybody double tap their screen right now? If you in here and you want justice for Naziah, let's see how many people really want justice for Naziah. Let's see how much these likes go up. Let's see who in this room really want justice for Naziah. If you want justice for Naziah, double tap your screen to get this trending down the algorithm. Just do it right now. Double tap your screen if you want justice for Naziah. We should have way more than 1,000 likes.
Contacting the aunt regarding, you know, an anonymous person, contacting them about Jarvis. And so long story short, after that, there was a lot of offenses against Jarvis with CPS, like 5, and they didn't take none of them seriously. They never checked the kids, even though Naziah, I guess, before, like, she considered Jarvis her boyfriend, maybe because she was, like, more younger, like, probably really little. Jarvis and another family member, when they were at a birthday party, had confessed to, I think, Shannon's aunt, and I think Shannon, that Jarvis and one of the little girls, I don't know if it was a family member or if it was just a kid at the party, but they admitted that he had touched them. I think it was one of the little cousins, but they admitted that he had touched them in their you-know-what area. The little girl said it was in the you-know-what area.
And could it have been that party? Y'all know whenever it was like, I think this was a birthday party, and the little girl was sitting on his lap, and she was looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and some people even said in that picture that it hurt, or, you know, I don't get too detailed because, you know what I'm saying, we've got to be sensitive with this. But could it have been that picture, you know what I'm saying, when the little girl was sitting on, you know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen and get those likes up. Justice for Naziah. Salute to Deanna for that 10-piece. Salute. Double tap that screen for Deanna.
To get this video banned, and that she said it hurt. And so Shannon knew about this. Shannon knew about all of this, and she still stayed with him. So then why was you surprised that as Naziah got older and had a menstrual cycle, that you knew this man was, you know what, essaying your niece?
And someone said the fact that the aunt and the grandma knew since 2022, they sent her to clean his shop. Like, what exactly? You already had allegations. Ooh, child, my dog over here farting like a motherfucker in her sleep. Y'all already knew that there was allegations since 2022 to the least bit. You know what I'm saying? At least since 2022. I think it was way before that. But let's just start with 2022. You were still... Hey, Naziah, you want to go over there and clean up Jarvis' shop? Jarvis is calling for you. It's like you were pushing her. You already knew he was a monster, and you were like, oh, you go over there with Jarvis. Go. Jarvis wants you in his shop by yourself. Go on over there. You need to go clean up Jarvis' shop. Get your weird ass on, you fucking bad-built Teletubby looking bitch. Looking like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. Don't Shannon look just like Donatello?
And you knew what was going on. You knew they had what they had, which was obviously nothing because he's a you-know-what. And you still allowed it to go on. You knew what was going on. You knew, you just kind of just stuck with him, stuck beside him. I don't think Shannon thought it was going to get to where Naziah got pregnant. I don't think Shannon thought it would get to where Naziah and him ever really dated for real. Like, say as Naziah got older, like was 16 or even 18, and then he left Shannon and got with Naziah. I don't think she ever thought it was going to get to that.
Drop them turtles in the chat for Shannon. Everybody fill the chat up with turtles. And frogs for Mark. We got frogs, turtles, all type of animals in this shit.
And so she just brushed it under the rug, like majority of her weird family did. And so I don't think she ever thought it was going to get to that. I don't think Jarvis did. I don't know why Jarvis didn't think that. You know how impregnating someone comes. It's a person a woman has a menstrual cycle. You don't use protection, boom, she can get pregnant. Like, you're not dumb. The dude had a lot of kids. And so I think both of them did not see it getting to this. And so that's why, They just stayed quiet about it and they just kept letting it go on. I definitely believe the grandmother is to blame too. I believe she brushed it under the rug too. There's no way he was fondling with this little girl for this long and y'all were not aware of it. There's no way she wasn't showing signs. There's no way when she's going to his shop to clean and other kids is going to his shop to clean, you guys are not wondering stuff when you know he's on the offender list. Be so for real. Be so for real. And especially Shannon's mom, knowing he impregnated your daughter when she was a minor and he was an adult, and then you still accepted him into the house with your granddaughter who you had custody over and his other children, and you know he's on the offender list for SA conduct, misconduct. Y'all be so for real. You guys all knew. You guys all brushed it under the rug and allowed this little girl to be essayed and mistreated and groomed and confused and now unalived. And they, of course, did not all think it was going to get to that. Sorry this was so long, but I just had to tell my feelings. Comment below, like and comment, and let me know what y'all thoughts are on this.
Good chat right there, ma'am. She made a lot of valid points because y'all pushed this little girl into the lap of a person who allegedly unalived her. Now, did he unalive her? We don't know. We don't know what really happened with this little girl. Salute to Leah Paris. I appreciate you for that 50-piece McNugget. Thank you, Leah Paris. I appreciate you for that 50-piece. Salute. I didn't even see that come across my screen. But thank you. I appreciate you. Salute. Thank you. Y'all been showing out lately. We're at $193. We $7 away from 2 honey buns tonight. Salute to all the donations. Ooh, child, Diamond over here tearing my damn room up. Boy, she over here. Ooh. Whew. Child. All right, let's continue, y'all. Let's get back to the next video. How y'all feeling about the content? Are y'all liking the content tonight? How's everybody feeling about this content tonight? Are y'all liking the content? If you are, if you appreciate this content, make sure you double tap the screen. Let's continue to cook for Neziah.
I don't know if you guys have heard the audio from Jarvis's brother basically saying that it was Shannon that unalived Neziah. But I kind of already figured it was Shannon just because Jarvis has a history of dealing with minors and he has never had a history of unaliving somebody prior to this situation. I just feel like Shannon was the one that took Neziah's life.
Everybody feels like that, and let me give y'all my, and I don't want no one to think that and for anyone who feels like Jarvis didn't do it, like as far as unaliving her, I don't think it's no one taking up for him. Only thing I gotta say is, and I'm not defending the man at all, but just listen to the logic of this. What sense would it make for him to unalive her? Why would he panic for unaliving her when we can clearly see that all of them knew? We can clearly see that everybody in this family knew that this was going on. We can clearly see that they were okay with it. He had his way with not only Shannon, he had his way with Marquita, he had his way with every other baby mama. He was able to be around all these kids. He was able to live freely and do whatever he wanted to do. He's also allegedly had kids with, you know what I'm saying, little whoop-de-whoop before. He's done this so long, I just don't see him panicking and like, oh, I got to clean this mess up. And if you look at the text messages from him and Neziah, there's nothing in there indicating that he was trying to do like, oh, you got to get rid of this. And he really didn't give a fuck. It sounded like he was just like ignoring the living shit out of Neziah. And she was the one like, oh, well, you need to come and meet me. And it just didn't seem like he was trying to unalive her in the messages. It didn't. So to me, I still think Shannon did it. That's just because Shannon seems like to be the maddest person in this. I still think Shannon did it. But he could have helped her. I just don't think he acted alone. Thank you for all you do. Salute List for that 5-piece. I appreciate you. Tell me in the chat, who do you guys think unalived her? Who do you guys think unalived her? Was it Shannon? Was it Marquita? Was it both of them? Was it Jarvis? Was it all of them? Was it the grandma? Who do you feel like, just name drop the people you think unalived Neziah?
And Jarvis was the one that helped her clean up the mess. And I feel like right now with him being in jail and him not saying anything, I think it's just because he knows Shannon is the mother of 5 of his kids and he wants to protect her. But at the end of the day, I think it's just really crazy that the brother came out with this audio that wasn't shown in court or wasn't heard in court. I mean, I didn't see it in court.
I don't think it'll ever make it in court because I don't think they care. Lady Na says, thank you for your coverage of this case, Big Ratchet. Thank you, Lady Na, for that 20-piece. Salute, salute, salute.
Or I didn't hear it, and I watched it on YouTube, so it's just really weird. But I just pray that it's justice for Naziah. I'm still praying that they find her. You know, I heard a lot of mediums and a lot of people who can connect with the parallel, realm, saying different things, that Naziah was dismembered and things like that. I mean, I'm not saying that that's not true because I am a very spiritual person. Sorry.
It's not.
But I'm just basically saying at this point right now, all that matters is finding that baby's body and getting justice, real justice for her. I've always believed it was Shannon. I feel like the grandmother and Shannon both knew that Naziah was pregnant because I seen multiple photos of her face skinny and all of that, and then all of a sudden her face started changing. And if I can notice that and I'm looking at a photo, I can only imagine being in the house with her and noticing that. So it's still justice for Naziah, and I pray that they find that baby's body. And yeah, let's keep going. Justice for Naziah.
And someone said, Ratchet, you made a good point. I ain't trying to be cocky. I know I did, because a lot of people are not paying attention to the obvious signs. Like, what indication do you get that he was trying to panic and unalive her? He searched for whatever he searched for, but I still think in my mind, logically, Jarvis didn't act alone in this. And I think that everyone knew about this. I think something might have went wrong and he dropped her off back home, and her and Shannon possibly got into it. I know Pip was telling me this on Discord. He made a very good point. It's like, and I heard this audio and it was pretty much the same shit. And I'm like, that does make a lot of sense that something went wrong at some point. Now, did he try to give her a home abortion and it just went sour and she got sick and he took her back home, and then the aunt and her got into it and then all hell broke loose? That's a very big possibility. I don't think he acted alone. Cheers to the gang, y'all. Cheers to the gang. We finna keep this live going, though. We not done. We got a lot more to cook. Let's go. Cheers.
Okay. 3 hours and 54 minutes in the prelim. Go to that. Listen to that. Take notes if you need to. This is Sergeant Shannon Jones. She was great on the stand. She was amazing. Her and the analysis lady, they were amazing. Very detailed. Again, 3 hours and 57 minutes and 26 seconds. That's where you start. I took notes for y'all, but I'm not going to read through all my notes until y'all come back to me and y'all ask the questions y'all need to ask, right? And then you're going to, once you get to that mark, just keep watching it and listen to everything that she's saying. Listen to all of the items that they picked up, right? Listen to her when she says that we had multiple departments in the auto shop because it was a lot of traffic going on. So, of course,
it was a lot of traffic going on because there was a lot of trafficking going on. There was a lot of traffic in that auto shop because there was a lot of trafficking in that auto shop. I'm telling y'all, they were selling the little ones. They were selling them. That's why he was hitting Naziah up. Hey, you trying to make some money today? What do you think he meant by that? He wasn't telling her to come to the shop and clean up his shop for some money. So I don't want to hear that shit. What do y'all think that he meant by, do you want to come make some money? He had older gentlemen. That's why she was like, he had her so ready, and it's not her. So when people say, oh, she was just fast. No, okay. And if you want to call her that, she was only that because she was bred to be that. So when you see her saying, I want to be with you and another dude, he was planting this stuff in her head because she's been around so many damn grown men around this dude. He was sharing her with everybody and making money. Like, hey, you trying to make some money, bro? I mean, you trying to spend some money, bro? I got something for you, something fresh. And his boys are coming. You know, he was hanging out with a group of PDFs, and they were, hell yeah, I'll come through. Hell, you got, how many of them you got? I want 2 of them. Well, shit, two is gonna cost you a little. It's gonna cost you some change, but he's fresh. You know, they were doing a lot of weird shit at this shop, bro. So there was a lot of trafficking going on up there, bro, and I stand on that. They were selling them. They were selling them.
They're not gonna dust for prints, take DNA. If they need to go back to a specific spot,
They can't do that now because the girl broke into the fucking shop and y'all was egging that dumb shit on. I would have did the same thing. Why? Now you fucked one of the scenes up. And the one place that they said, well, this may come up in trial, they didn't say that they searched the motel. But if there was signs of anything that happened in the motel, they would have possibly already called the cops. He would have been arrested. He would have been arrested for that. But yeah, again, 3 hours, 54, 3 hours, 54 minutes and 26 seconds.
What do y'all think about that? Has anyone already watched it to that point and thought, damn, this is some crazy shit going to see? I got a lot of signatures already on that damn petition. We're going to continue to get that petition signed too. My crowd is going to get that shit up to 1,000 by tonight. We need like 120 more signatures on that. And I'm gonna drop that link. Y'all can drop, hey, Deanna and all y'all in the chat, all my mods, y'all can drop that link as well and tell people to go sign that petition. So we're going to continue to cook. Y'all go sign that petition, and I'm going to pin that link to the chat once I'm done with this live. But we still got a long way to go here. How long? Yeah, we still got a long way to go. So let's continue to cook.
Hey, big head, what you doing? Nothing. Okay, let's jump into it. Update on the Zaya Harris story. Word on the curb is that Shannon may be the one who unalived Nazaya, and that Jarvis actually gave her the antifreeze at his job, and that basically what happened was they took her she went to Shannon's home, and Shannon found out about the pregnancy, found out it was Jarvis' baby, and basically went into a frenzy, and she unalived her. That is what we are hearing. But if that's the case, nieces and nephews, and pop into the comments, let me know if you've heard anything different. If that is the case, then her time is coming. Her time is coming, because in my mind, everything that I've heard, I knew she knew about it, and essentially probably knew where the body was. But I was trying to give out hope to be like, okay, I know she wouldn't be this evil to, put hands on this young lady. But word on the curb is that there was a fight, and it went too far. She hit Nazaya over the head and then essentially unalived her. That is what we are hearing. Again, my plea is, tell us where she is so her and her baby can have peace. I've always said this. I always will say that I know that prayer works, and that her body will, God willing, it will come. That way, she can be at peace with her baby. You didn't let her have peace in life. Let her have peace in death with her baby. But that is word on the curb. Shannon has not been charged of anything officially. But, in our TikTok minds, we've already, said that she's a murderer. At least accessory to one. Now, in real life, this has not come to fruition. But, I think the TikTok family has done a phenomenal job of putting this case in the forefront. Again, I'm just a girl from Nashville. I heard about the case on TikTok. I did not hear about it on our national news. So, nieces and nephews, hop into the comments. Let me know what you think about this whole story, and let me know how you feel about it. There's a lot to unpack here. You know what I mean? There's a lot to unpack. So hop into the comments. Let me know your thoughts. But that is what we are hearing on the street. And Jay the Fade, who's also a content creator, has said that the body could possibly be in the cemetery, which, that would be interesting. That would be an interesting turn of events. So we're just letting everything unfold right now, trying to see, what's going to come to fruition. But nieces and nephews, hop in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about this case. And again, as I get more updates, I'll post. Thanks. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Well, I don't think anybody knows where Nazaya would be at unless they had something to do with it. I think everybody's just speculating at this point. We don't know what the hell is going on with Nazaya. We just are praying that she could return safely, or we're praying that they find her body so they can finally bury her and her child, and she could be at peace for the first time in her. It won't even be in her life; it'll be in her afterlife. But her soul ain't resting. They not hiding that little girl. She's somewhere, wherever they put her at, and hopefully that she can be able to come home to go to rest. And I know she's with the Lord, her and her baby. And, she's going to live a great eternal life. But her life was hell on earth. And that little girl never got a chance to be a child and just grow up and be a kid. So, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up for Nazaya and her child. And we know God is taking care of her, man.
So I don't know if some of y'all knew this already, but I just recently found out that Nazaya Harris's father was searching for her every single day after she disappeared. Every single day. Also, he had congestive heart failure. So literally, he was interviewed back in March, and he was just getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and his heart was just hurting. His heart was hurting for his daughter, and he literally died of a broken heart. He passed away last summer before he was even able to find out any of the news that we know right now about his daughter. And it's like, now I have to go to work, and just knowing that this man died of a broken heart.
So, if y'all want to throw the prayer hands up for Naziah and her baby, throw the prayer hands up. If you want to say rest in peace to her, double tap that screen. If you give a damn about Naziah and you want this trending down the algorithm, if anybody in here, your heart goes out to Naziah, I say double tap that screen, throw the prayer hands up in the chat. Double tap that screen to get this going down the algorithm, guys. Double tap that screen. Let's go.
It was this one time I came home, wait, what you said the question again? Like, did you ever seen? It was just one day my mom came from out of town just to come see and visit me and my little sister, and he came to see his kids, and he was in the driveway, and I'm next door at my man's house. I come outside. My little sister in the passenger seat inside his car, and his daughter in the back, which is Janiyah, my little cousin, which is Shannon's daughter. I look in the passenger seat, and I tell, I'm getting mad. I'm at this point, I'm cussing at my little sister. You feel me? Even though I ain't mean to, but I'm being a big brother. Like, right. What you doing inside a grown man face? Get out the car, going.
What do y'all think about Vari? Tell me in the chat, what are your thoughts on Vari and these people interviewing him? I'm sorry, y'all. It's just like, I couldn't even watch the shit because it was like, y'all just were doing this just to, you know what I'm saying, just get the interview. Y'all didn't really want the damn man. To me, I don't know. I'm just could be, overthinking, but it just seems like, what in the fuck? I don't know. Vari, you just suspect as fuck to me.
That's what I said. Get out the car, go in the house. Walked around to his car. Roll your window down, bro. He didn't want to roll his window down. He stepped out his car, opened the door. He was like, what's happening, little nigga? I got triggered because I'm like, hold on, bro.
Right.
But I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? You instantly triggering. You don't even know what I'm talking to you about. It could be about anything.
Right. So I mean, what was her reaction with that? Like as far as what you
we was trying to get in and fight and stuff. Like we was trying to get into it. Like when he came out the car and stuff, and he got rowdy and stuff, we got the squaring up and stuff. But
you and this grown man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Big bromo.
It was crazy. I was in big bromo. I mean, I was in the streets. You feel me? I had my little toolie on me, not to really pull all that off. But I had to stay protected myself. Right. Even though, you feel me? I don't got no, opposition or nothing out here. I'm not doing nothing bad. It be too much going on. And I got a daughter. I'm not finna be with my daughter and somebody try to rob me.
Facts.
You feel me?
I'd rather it be you than me.
Yeah.
I feel that for sure.
Real talk.
Survival of the fittest, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's just the real.
Wow.
So as far as
So what do y'all think about Vari? I couldn't even get through it. I'm be real. It was just couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me and my little sister. It couldn't have been me. So yeah, dude would have been wrapped up like a tortilla. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. That nigga would have been a pack. They would have been smoking on Jarvis packs in Detroit if that was my little sister. Cheers to the game, man. Let's continue to get this content going now. What are y'all thinking about Vari though? Tell me in the chat. What are your thoughts on Vari? Let's continue. Man.
Hey guys, so a lot of people have been asking, has anyone from Naziah's school spoken out to say that there was any change in behavior or odd behavior that she was exhibiting on January 9th before she left school to go meet up with Jarvis? Now, according to the documents, most of the people at the school who were closest to Naziah did state that there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary with her on January 9th, 2024. One person, however, a substitute teacher who had known Naziah since she was in the first grade, did say that she seemed off that day. This substitute teacher said that Neziah was acting, quote, unusual, and that Neziah had asked to go and speak to a counselor. The sub told Neziah that she would be able to go speak to the counselor after breakfast. However, the counselor never came to the room to get Neziah. The sub then said that she gave Neziah an assignment to work on, but Neziah ended up laying on the floor, something she said Neziah never did. Now, if you guys remember, in September of 2023, Neziah had sent a message to Jarvis expressing concern over the fact that she may be pregnant. Now, I did a little bit of research, and while all women are different and their bodies respond to being pregnant differently, the general overview was that in the second trimester, around 4 to 6 months, that's when many women start feeling discomfort and experiencing pain due to their pregnancy. Now, if you go with the text messages in September where Neziah tells Jarvis that she believes she's pregnant, and combine that with January, her wanting to go see a counselor, her laying on the floor, something she never did before, looking as if she was in pain.
What are you, okay, ladies, the gentlemen don't know. We don't know nothing about this. I mean, only y'all can tell us. So I need all my women to speak up in this chat. What was, from September to January, what could she have been experiencing, like for her to be on the floor or whatever? What do y'all think was going on? I don't know. I ain't even finna sit here and speculate and act like, oh, well, I'm going to tell you, which I ain't even finna lie to y'all. I don't know nothing about the pregnancy and all that. I don't know how a woman's body would feel. Well, in this case, a girl, I don't know how a girl's body would feel given, you know what I'm saying, these circumstances. So I don't know. I can only ask my women in the chat. They said major cramping. I cannot evolve. Oh, it says morning sickness. They said cramping and tiredness, pelvic pain, vomiting, cramps, nausea, no monthly and stomach growth, morning sickness, miscarriage. They said cramping, pelvic pain and pressure, Braxton Hicks contractions, nausea, miscarriage, cramping, morning sickness, discomfort, contractions, pain in the back, morning sickness, probably losing the baby, cramping, pelvic pain, Braxton Hicks. Damn, they said cramping, your hips spread, your insides move around, it hurts, miscarriage or going into labor. They said she was 13. I am sure she was in pain and she was confused as hell, probably had to throw up. Damn, y'all. Ladies, keep talking to them in the chat. Keep schooling them in that chat, ladies. I need all my ladies to school them in that chat.
That would be consistent with her being around 4 months pregnant, fitting into that second trimester time period. So I can't help but wonder if that is what Neziah wanted to go and speak to her counselor about. And if that night Jarvis and Neziah collectively together plan to terminate the pregnancy, possibly using red antifreeze, which is a method that Jarvis did look up on Google. What if that red antifreeze was used that night to terminate the pregnancy because 1, Jarvis was going to be locked up for a little while, and 2, Neziah was starting to experience a lot of pain and discomfort when something happened and she ended up passing away as a result. That's one thing that I think may have happened. The second thing that I think may have happened, based on what we know thus far, is that possibly Neziah was, going to tell Jarvis that she has to say something. Maybe they did attempt to terminate the pregnancy prior and they realized that they couldn't do it, and maybe Jarvis snapped that night. And then we have the hoodie right here.
I don't know, man. This is just a fucked up situation, y'all. I'm going to tell you what else is really messed up. The fact that we got 2.5K people in here with 1.3K likes, and I'm telling y'all, if you even get, you see how many people failed this little girl? You see how the whole world failed her, and then we got people in here watching. It's like, oh, they're still like, fuck it, right? You're still saying F that. As many people that said F that situation, look at the amount of people watching and still saying F that situation, because y'all are here, and we're trying to get this down the algorithm for more people to tune into, for more people to get a hold of this content so this little girl can get some type of justice. Maybe we can get the whole world to pressure these people to get locked up. I'm just asking y'all, double tap that screen. We should have 2,000 likes at the bare minimum, but a lot of y'all probably don't even give a damn, just like the rest of them people didn't give a damn, right? Double tap that screen for Neziah, y'all.
Where, mind you, she wore this hoodie to school. Her DNA was on it. Blood was on it. And Neziah's grandmother said that the hoodie was basically brand new condition. When they found it, it had holes in the hood, which the prosecution is saying is consistent with holes made from a knife. So could Jarvis have snapped that night because he realized that they weren't going to be able to terminate the pregnancy without getting other people involved? Either Neziah was going to have to deliver this baby, or they were going to have to let someone know that she was pregnant. By whom? Because they would have found out, and she would have had to get the pregnancy terminated professionally. His fear of being caught, his frustration with not being able to do this privately, his worry about this all being exposed could have very well been a factor here in him violently choosing to take her life that night out of rage. And let's also not forget the red substance that was found on Neziah's school ID. Is this blood? Is it not blood? Could this be red antifreeze? Could it not be red antifreeze? We don't really have conclusive answers yet as to what this substance is. I'm not trying to start any conspiracies or push this stuff as facts. This is just what I'm thinking in my head based on what we know as fact thus far in this case. Later today or tomorrow, I am going to do a full recap of the timeline of events, as well as map out all of the key points and areas in this case so that we can maybe get a better understanding as to where Neziah may be. So make sure that you guys follow me if you want to see that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later on.
What do you guys think about that, man? Poor girl, man. Poor girl. Like someone in the chat said, the only thing she wants to do is just to be held and be loved. Well, y'all got the opportunity to hold her and love her right now. Like I said, all you got to do is help her out by just double tapping the screen. It might be crazy to you, but I mean that'll probably could help her get some justice. Other people will be able to tune into this. Other people will be able to love her and hold her and just tell them they love her. That's a way. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do whatever we can to help this situation out, man. Long live Neziah.
So, good day to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I wasn't even going to speak on the Neziah Harris, but it's like, I got to, like, it's just so close to home. The fact that it was like in the hood and in my hometown, it's just, I don't care where it was at, but it's just so, it's so close to home. Like, oh my gosh, it's just too close. And the fact that it happens to so many families, and the fact that she had to die because of some grown man. Ugh. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. So, it just made me so fucking mad. Like, shit crazy. Let me get my thoughts together.
It's like this situation affects so many people, especially the women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get your thoughts out in the chat, y'all. Get them thoughts out.
It's happening in so many families. I'm just so glad that I'm still alive, because that could have been me. The story is so similar with me and her that is so fucking, it's scary how similar the shit is, you feel me? Like, oh, that's why it's just like hitting me. It's hitting me. Hey, like, oh, I can't even talk. Watch who y'all have y'all kids around. Don't just throw them the phones and tablets and think they good. Watch who the fuck y'all have y'all kids around. The auntie boyfriends, the uncles, the cousins. Just watch who the fuck y'all have y'all kids around. Talk to y'all kids about sex and people touching. Y'all have to talk to y'all kids. Y'all gotta talk to y'all kids. Y'all gotta watch y'all kids and be aware, because, oh my gosh, Oh, it's just too similar. It's too similar. Like, is this just happening in the black families? Because what the fuck? Okay, so one of my aunt's boyfriends raped me at 10 years old, all the way until I was 13. And then I got pregnant at 13. Didn't know I was pregnant until I was 8 months pregnant. And what's crazy is, when I found out in my mind, I instantly thinking like, it's my aunt's. Ugh. At the time, that was the first person I thought of. Like, oh my God, what if it's my aunt's boyfriend? Baby, you know? Ew. Like, what is too similar? This is so crazy. But it wasn't. Because I had a boyfriend at the time, and I didn't let him know that my auntie boyfriend was still doing that to me, you know? And when I had my baby, a month later, he called me while I was at the hospital. Like, how did you even know what room? Like, how did you call me while I was at the hospital and said, I'm mad at you. You know that was supposed to be my baby. I was supposed to get you pregnant. I'm mad at you. Is that my baby? Like, I don't know what was going on through his mind. I'm just glad that I'm here. And damn.
That shit is fucking crazy, right? What the hell? Like,
Tonight, rest in peace, baby girl. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, beautiful girl. It feels so ugly right now to know that shit happened to me. Like, the exact same thing. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
you could just tell it's hurting her, man. You could just tell it's hurting her. Yeah, I need a drink, man. Cheers to the gang. But you could just tell it's hurting her to talk about this. Our heart goes out to you, baby girl.
Watch your kids, bro. Watch your kids, man. Watch your fucking kids, bro. Oh, I don't know what it is with the aunties' boyfriends, man. That shit crazy. Our fucking stories is too fucking similar, bro.
It'd be a lot of the aunties, though. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of families got that auntie. I ain't saying that they just like Shannon, but you do. Yeah, I am. There's a Shannon in it, and I believe in every family. Drop the gems if you had a Shannon in your family. And it's not just it'd be the boy, but it'd really be the aunts that kind of set the tone for what, you know what I'm saying? Drop the gems if you got a Shannon in your family.
That shit should not be happening, man. That shit should not be happening.
Hold on, someone just hit me up. Whoa, it says, this is blank. I'm not going to give her name. It says, the cousin of Naziah in the news clip you reviewed on your live, and I see that you have quite a few things misconstrued about Janelle and myself regarding what we did to help the children in that house. I would like to clarify that we did, in fact, contact the proper authorities, being police, who referred us to CPS, in which we did file multiple reports. We had attorneys for the children and received threats of incarceration for aiding and abetting a minor runaway from the police. There was also ongoing feud with the adults in that household, leading us both to be shunned in continuous battle with them as well. If you would like to speak and learn more about what actually happened, we can make that happen. Oh, yes. Yes, please send me your number. I will call you and we can speak. I apologize if I had it wrong, but I would like to speak to you so we can clarify things. I appreciate you for reaching out to me. Please send me your number. Thanks. Damn, Naziah Harris' cousin just hit me up on my email. That was a random email I got. Well, obviously everybody can reach me on my email because it's right there on my YouTube channel. But I'm not going to give her name out unless she wants me to. If we speak, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll speak. But yeah, damn, Naziah Harris' cousin just hit me up. So we'll see about that.
I just want to scream so loud until I can't scream no more, bro. That shit crazy. Ooh. Rest in peace. It gotta stop, man. It gotta stop. That shit gotta stop. That shit is crazy. Oh man, I'm about to snap. Okay. I just wanted to share that story. It just was so close to home. It was so close. Stories are too similar, and it's like, is this only happening in the black communities? Is this happening everywhere? Like, I don't know, bro. But damn. Like, the fact that she had to die in order for him to get caught and in order for them to start investigating again, like, that shit crazy to me, bro. That couldn't be me. That could have been me. I don't know what my auntie boyfriend would did to me if he could have got me alone and knew I was pregnant, bro. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Rest in peace, Anaya. You gonna get justice for real. You already getting it. It's happening.
I think that whole family is about to get exposed, man. I think that whole family finna get exposed. Now the family is reaching out to me. Now certain members of the family are starting to reach out to me. As you see, this platform has got a lot of reach. So the family will end up speaking with me, and we're going to get this squared away. We're going to clear all the shit up that we didn't have cleared up when I was watching the video. Because I do have questions. And like I said, if I got it wrong, I apologize. And I'm always up for being wrong. Prove me wrong, please. So to the family, yeah, definitely reach out to me. Send me your number. To the cousins that want to speak to me, yeah, I definitely want to make that happen. So they said I got it wrong, and they did make police reports, and they going, you know what I'm saying, prove whatever. So we're going to get to the bottom of that, and we're going to figure out exactly what's going on, and we're going to get the family members who were involved with this, we're going to get them incarcerated. Let's continue.
So I wanted to wait to do this video until I heard a lot more. I don't want to keep doing individual videos about the Naziah Harris case every day. So there have been some updates. So let's talk about it. So there's currently a video recording of a man. I'm not exactly sure who he is, but he has basically been saying that Naziah is no longer alive, and that she was seriously injured by Shannon and not the weirdo. I can't remember if he is their brother or the weirdo's brother, but he basically has firsthand knowledge of this and is basically saying that they told him this story, that she's no longer alive. She's buried close to where they all live. And then it was Shannon that did that. And she hit her in the head with something, and basically she was seriously injured from that. There's also like a little plot twist with this story, because so they have been saying, well, he said that Shannon and her twin and the grandma, they have been cooperating, quote unquote. I guess that's why they went to his pretrial hearing and was, telling what they knew or whatever, but only so that he can be convicted of what he did to Naziah, where, he had an inappropriate relationship with her, and they want him to be convicted of that. But his lawyer is denying adamantly that he unalived Naziah, because they're saying that it was Shannon. And they're basically also saying that because they are cooperating with the Weirdos case and getting him convicted from what he did to Naziah, that they will get some type of immunity for anything, for them being charged for anything. And that is where it comes to play with the whole Shannon is the one that actually hurt Naziah. He also said that the family knows that Shannon is the one that did this to Naziah ultimately, and that they are covering for her, basically covering for her, and they're all putting the blame on the weirdo. I don't know, it's a lot to detangle, and I always said that there was more to it than what meets the eye. I mean, could it be possible that Shannon did this to Naziah? Of course. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, and I kind of thought in the back of my mind that they did it together. Honestly, I've always thought that, because she was just too forgiving of him even having a relationship with her, and not pushing for him to be arrested or something. So it just always seemed weird from her relationship with him to his relationship with this little baby. This is a very tangled web of different stories. Every day something different comes out, and we know that a lot more people know about what happened to that baby than who are actually speaking on it. But you know what they say, the truth always comes out, the truth always reveals itself, and God is not going to let anyone that had anything to do with this go unpunished. So
yeah, he got his hands on the situation, and I think all involved will be held accountable. I believe so. God never fails in the end.
Good evening, everyone. Y'all should have seen me about 5 minutes ago. My hair was all over the place. I'm sitting here watching these Naziah Harris videos, and I was just pulling my hair, because I'm not getting with this. I'm not getting with this. Y'all sit here and actually make like news videos on y'all, like y'all know what's really going on. Like I said in my first video, if y'all want to help Naziah Harris, fast and pray.
Salute to Keisha Johnson, says, man, they poisoned their baby. I've been said that from day one. Shannon and Annette. Salute for the 5-piece, Keisha. Do y'all agree with that? Shannon and Annette poisoned her? Let me know in the chat.
That's the best thing, is fast and pray. Pray and fast for justice on all parties that is involved. Fast and pray that the total truth will come out. Okay? Some of y'all does it for entertainment. Some of y'all does it for monetary reasons.
Thank you, Bark, for the 5-piece. Salute, Bark Ferguson. I appreciate you. Salute, salute.
And some of y'all really do care. But when y'all get to saying stuff that ain't nobody even said, and the only persons can really know the truth or even report certain things is the police, not nobody else.
I don't think the police would do anything to the police are covering this up as well. Sorry, ma'am. I just got to disagree with you on that. The police, we can't just sit back and let the police do their job, because they're not doing it. And I agree with you with the people that are just making up shit like, oh my gosh, we found her body and there's confirmed that she's dead or that she's ate by alligators or all this bullshit that's been spilling out over. It's really just a lot of shit on the tube. And I tell y'all to stop watching these motherfucking people. Like, just stop watching these people. They're liars. But I got to disagree with you when you say I hate when people say let the police do their job, because if you know like I know, they don't. They just don't. It just is what it is. You got to pressure certain people to do their job. So I got to disagree with you. I mean, you got your George Washington wig and hey, whatever. It's cool. But I got to disagree with you right there, man. But I'm going to let you cook.
I'm just really taking this Naziah Harris case too far. Stop it. What if that was your family member and you got on social media and people were saying stuff that was untrue? You would feel the same way. Fast and pray. What I do know is...
Thank you, Carisha, for that 5-piece. Says for Naziah, salute for that Cash App.
I know 2 things. I know vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And I know what go on in the dark comes out in the light. Okay? If you're doing in the dark, it's gonna come out in the light. And all y'all gotta do is just fast and pray, and it will come out. Y'all making these videos, y'all don't think that the court system know this? Y'all don't think that by them knowing this, that now they got the option to decide whether or not it be cameras in that courtroom or not, because it's such a high-profile case? Know why? Because
I don't even think it's a high-profile case. I don't think for the past year, a lot of people ain't even been talking about this shit. So I don't think this is a high-profile case. I think that it's becoming a high-profile case due to the people on. If it wasn't for people like me and people who actually give a damn about the situation and are putting this out for coverage, no one would know about it. We're making this ain't on national news. This is in Detroit, but this ain't on this is not on a national radar. We're making this national. So if it wasn't for people like us, the stories wouldn't be good. It's a lot of people on TikTok who are helping this situation out. It's a lot of people like me who are helping this situation out. Some people are fucking it up, like your memes and your clout chasing content creators. But there's so many people who are putting this on a pedestal and forcing them to do their job. So if it wasn't for people like us, they wouldn't get up and do shit.
Because social media made it a high-profile case. Y'all sitting around to March the, 7th? When he go back to trial, or even when his trial start, y'all making it hard. Want me to tell y'all why? Why y'all making it hard?
Let me know, George Washington.
Because the first question they're going to ask that jury, how did y'all hear about this case? Have you ever heard about this case? Where did you hear about this case from? And you know what they're going to say? Social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And you know what they're going to do? Next.
Salute to Tawan Coleman for the 2-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Woman, they ain't going to have a hard time finding people to do this case. So if people heard about it, okay, next, and bring the next one in who hasn't heard about it. As simple as that. Come on, stop.
Out the door. Y'all making it really hard for this man to get a jury. 12 people have to say that they don't know about the case and that they haven't heard about the case. They have to say that. That's the first question that they're going to ask. And y'all making it really, really, really hard. I said this a couple of weeks ago. Stop posting. And I get it that it's all over everywhere.
Who the hell do you think you are telling people to stop? But no, we ain't stopping shit. You stop posting. You're posting on it right now. What are you talking about?
But y'all gonna make it really hard. Really hard. And what I'm told is from somebody that works close with the Detroit Police Department is...
Oh, Lord. So there we go. Thank you. You're connected to Detroit Police Department. You want people to stop talking about this. Relevant Love, thank you for the 5-piece. Girl, George Washington, you got life fucked up. You connected in with Detroit Police.
The only thing Jarvis Butt's lawyer has to do is plant doubt in the jury's mind. All he needs is 2 people to plant doubt in, and it's a hung jury.
What?
That's it. And you know how he's going to place doubt? Because you don't think that his lawyer going to go back and look at these videos that y'all posting and trying to come up with his own strategy and plant doubt. Y'all don't think. Y'all do stuff out the flesh. Y'all don't think worth nothing. Every time y'all move in the flesh. Y'all do not ask God, what should I do? Y'all don't do that. Because y'all doing this for money. Get on my nerves.
I think you got on everybody's nerves wearing that little bitty ass wig, looking like George Washington up in this motherfucker. I think that you pissed everybody off by putting that little gray ass wig on, but we just gonna continue the show.
I don't think he was forceful. Hear me out. His entire sham was that he loved her and cared for her. So even in his most depraved moments, he still had to show her care. That comment really stuck with me because when I think about this case, I think about a lot of things. We all think it's so many things running through our heads. But if we talk about that aspect of, the way he handled her, naturally I'm looking at it in a way of this man is in his 40s. He's 6'2", 180 some pounds. This child, she's 13, 12, 5'2", 130 pounds, a child. I'm thinking about it like that. So, I just want to thank our essay victims in the comments for being brave enough to speak out and enlighten us and educate us on this topic. Because naturally I was just thinking, oh, he must have forced himself on her. He probably was holding her down. Naturally, that's what I'm thinking. And I know the messages was the messages, but I'm just thinking that. And so for y'all to say they talk y'all through that, first and foremost, I want to apologize to y'all. My heart goes out to y'all. All of that. The case is just getting worse and worse to me. The conversation is just going to keep getting worse and worse to me. And the fact that the hearing ain't scheduled into March, but it's so much information coming out, it's mind-boggling. How much is going on? How much from January 9th of last year to January 21st of this year, more and more details are still coming out about this case. So it's people, we finding out stuff. We wasn't even at the home. We're finding out stuff. You can't tell me these people didn't know. I just feel I don't know if we need to sign a petition. I don't know if we need to raise the issue with Shannon, raise the issue with the grandma, raise the issue with the school. I just feel more people than Jarvis Butts need to be held accountable for this unfortunate, fucked up ass situation. More people need to pay. Because if you let these people slide, it's gonna just keep happening. Imagine all the shit we don't know about her case and other cases. And shit that's still happening. It's time we start holding motherfuckers accountable. Everybody. But R.I.P. Naziah.
R.I.P. to Naziah. Yeah. And we got to start with Detroit Police Department. Which video is this? Let me see. Okay, I missed this one. Yeah, we got to start with Detroit Police Department. We also got to start with CPS. We got to start with all the people who were right there, the teachers, the school. The Ratchet Gang is going to make a bunch of phone calls, and I got to put this on my back yet again, and we finna get some more people locked up. Mark got to be held accountable for what he did in interfering with this investigation. We got to call and get CPS to get fired. We got to get new CPS workers in Detroit. We gonna clean up our own cities and other people's cities, because I've already cleaned. I hate when people tell me, "Why don't you worry about your own city? Worry about what's going on where you're from." Well, you don't know. You haven't done your homework on me. If you know that every rapper used to troll a dead man in my city, there was a death that went on in my city by the rapper of Mo3, and I got all these motherfuckers locked up in a RICO, and there ain't nobody going live talking about this shit no more. Ain't nobody, and no one even goes live and says nothing in Dallas, Texas no more. They don't want no smoke with me out here. These rappers are afraid of me in my city. These gangsters are afraid of me in my city. When you bring up my name to a gangster, I ain't fucking with that dude. Hell no, fuck that. You see how they look at Charleston? Charleston was copying me on the internet with all this shit. If you do your homework, you'll know I'm a motherfucking bad motherfucker on this internet. Cheers to the gang. Cheers to the gang.
If you're following the Naziah Harris case, I need you to come in and take a seat for a second. Content creators, y'all too. So for those of you who have run into one of these pages, you already know what's going on. If you have not, let me catch you up.
Hold on. They emailed me back, y'all. Naziah's family. Yes, please. It says, yes, you can contact me at blank. I understand there's a lot of passion behind this case, and a lot of things can be misunderstood, especially since Janelle and I are not very present in the social media spotlight of it all. I am happy to clarify and state the facts that would be glossed over by the general public. I don't know if she wants me to call her now. I'm not sure if she wants to speak to me now or if she wants me to call her when I'm not on live. Let me see. Should I call while I'm on? Let me just ask her. Should I call while I'm on live? Let me just ask her. Because I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying? Someone says, I'm on your live now. I'm following the case. The cousin that reached out to you is one of the two who have asked those who are fighting for justice to not get involved with Roxy. When that statement was made, I instantly thought about your suspicion about Roxy. When you speak with that cousin, please ask her what was the reason for them stating not to talk to Roxy, because this validates your thoughts of her. Huh. Thank you for that. Let's continue this, and I'm a call.
There appears to have been some children who have made multiple Jarvis accounts. Now, the reason I'm addressing the other party as minors.
And there are some kids who kept making Jarvis accounts, like Free Jarvis, and there's a bunch of weird shit going on. I'm telling y'all, he was trafficking these people, kids or whatever. They were trafficking them. There's been a bunch of weird accounts with kids and
It's because during one of my lives, they began to drop addresses and phone numbers. Some viewers at the time began to call the number. She answered for some people who confirmed that it sounded like two young females who were laughing, and they confirmed that they could hear me, my live, talking in the background. Now, the minors who have created these numerous Jarvis accounts are simply trolling by joining people's lives, commenting crazy things, and obviously stealing this young lady's content to do it. But the problem is they are using a minor's account to do so. Now, the minor whose identity that they stolen, I have had contact with. She has reached out to the people who are behind these accounts and asked them to stop using her videos to troll people in regards to this case. She is not associated with this case in any way, shape, or form. However, whomever is behind the account simply reached out and said that they are going to continue and blocked her. Since yesterday, they have messaged me from numerous other accounts that I have blocked. So if
look at all these damn Jarvis accounts. Jarvis wifey, Jarvis butts, Jarvis wifey with a ring, pretty face adorable, Jarvis wifey. Damn, Jarvis wifey. It's a bunch of Jarvis. What the in there?
You come across any Jarvis pages with her image on it, or if you have already posted one of the videos with her face on it, please remove it from your page. If you happen to come across another content creator's page who does not yet know that this child's identity has been stolen, please let them know she wants these videos down. If you are a content creator or know one who's usually really good at finding people who are behind these type of accounts, send them my way so we can try and figure out who these minors are that are creating these accounts and taking her identity.
You want to know who's good at finding people? You want to know who can find anybody anywhere? And it ain't just one person, it's a whole gang. Ratchet gang. Let me tell you, I'll find them. I'll find them and I'll put them on the big screen. I will find who is behind these accounts and we will get them incarcerated. Let me do my work. Let my gang get to work. All I got to do is just put the bat signal out. Once I give Ratchet Gang the push, they gonna go. As soon as I say, hey, y'all, here's a lead, boom, they gonna get right on it. So I can find anybody. And my gang knows because they've been working closely with me for years. Ratchet Gang can find anybody. I can find anybody, and so can my gang. So we're going to get all these people to be found. Let me see if she wants to talk to me right now. I'm going to call her right now, y'all. I want to see if she wants to talk right now. Let's see. Let me see if she's going to pick up and talk to me. Oh, shit. My phone is on 2%. I'm going to tell her I'm going to call her from another number. My phone on 2%. Let me plug my charger in. Move, I see this.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available.
She gave me a number to call on, but it says she's not available right now. So, all right, we're going to see about that. I don't know how I'm going to get in touch with them or when, but I definitely will. I want to get in touch with them, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe they want to talk to me off the record. I don't know. We'll see. But, I'll get y'all the drop either way. If I talk to them while I'm not on live, I'll get y'all the drop. If I talk to them while I'm on live, of course you'll get the drop. So what are y'all thinking about this, man? Today's live was really, really good. It's been a really, really good live, very informative. Now, I told y'all, you're only going to get a real update when I go live, bro. You're not going to get any. You see how all these people talking about the Naziah Harris case, nobody reaches out to these people. Hold on, they just hit me up. They said, hold on. It says, honestly speaking, I prefer to reach out to Jarnell to set a date and time so we could all have an enlightened discussion with a fresh, rested mind. Okay, cool. So look, this is what I'm gonna do, Ratchet Gang. I will get y'all the drop. I promise y'all this. So they want to talk to me and set up where we can all talk at the same time. And that's cool with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'll coordinate this with them and I'll coordinate it with y'all and we'll all put something together so we all can have an enlightened conversation with Naziah Harris's family. Like I was saying, do y'all realize this? Like, think with your brains real quick. Everybody is talking about this right now because of, people like me putting a highlight on this, TikTok putting a highlight on this. It ain't just me. It's a lot of people putting a highlight on this case. But out of everybody who's speaking about this, the only reason why Mark was getting interviews was because he was connected in and he knew, the drop with this family and he was running a play with them, getting money with them, running a scam. Outside of him, nobody else could get shit. A couple people could pay Vari for an interview because, Vari is charging for interviews. And that's the only reason why Vari popped out is because they were paying him and I ain't paying that little motherfucker shit. So out of everybody that's paying attention to this case, nobody is talking to nobody except for RatchetTV. The only one they're watching close outside of Mark, just because, like I said, he was running a scam with these people, but I've put an end to his parade. We rained on his parade. Mark is cooked. He's finished. He's fried. He can't get on this shit no more. He's fried and he's going to jail. Out of everybody covering this case, the only person they're tuning into is RatchetTV. Everybody is watching RatchetTV. Why? Why? Ask yourself that. Why, out of everybody who touches this case, why is RatchetTV the one that they are like keen set on? Like, we got to get this right with him. We got to get this right with that man. Let me see. I got like 11%. I'll be all right with this 11%. It says, no. Ain't nobody tuning into nobody but Ratchet. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you name. They ain't no family members tapping in. Ain't nobody tapping into nobody but me. I'm sorry if you would get mad at I'm just being serious. Out of everybody in this case, all the players are they're all popping out on my channel. All of the players are right here on RatchetTV. I'm sorry. You can't name nobody else. I'm sorry. Don't even name nobody else because that's it. It's RatchetTV and there's nothing else. They said, you are not a part of the play. Exactly. I said, this is about Naziah. Who the fuck do you think I'm doing this for? Like, what do you mean this is about Naziah? Of course it's about Naziah. That's why all the players are sitting right here on my channel. What are you talking about? I said, Team RatchetTV. They said, you are passionate about this case and keeping it 100. Salute. Be honest. No, it's just okay. So I'm look, mods. I don't know where my mods at, but they somewhere. They say you give the right information. They said, let's see, you are passionate. It's a Team RatchetTV. You are not a part of the play. They said this would be better. They said, hold on. Yeah, stop letting them promote my damn chat though, gang. You know what I'm saying? You know how we get down over here, Ratchet gang. Mods, and I don't want to have to keep stopping and telling my mods to clean this shit up. But no, y'all ain't here because I see a lot of, where the hell is Leash? Where is Cocoa Butter? Where the hell are y'all at? I don't even see y'all in the damn chat. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It is all good. Quit talking about you then. Well, I'm going to quit talking about me. Let's hide you from my channel. Let's go ahead and hide you from my channel. Since you said quit talking about myself, let's go ahead and get you the fuck off my channel then. Sin, clean up this shit, Sin. Cocoa Butter, clean up this shit. Salute to Leash. It says I had to go grab a claw. Salute. Speaking of, let's go ahead and take a shot because this is the platform that everybody tapping into. Let's go ahead and take a motherfucking shot. Let's go ahead and take a shot. And I'm going to coordinate this with Nazia's family and I'm going to bring them up and we're going to have a nice discussion and we're going to expose everything. So one of the next times y'all hear from me in the Nazia case, I'm going to coordinate this with Nazia's family and we're going to get the real truth out. The truth that ain't nobody else going to get out because ain't nobody going to tap in. Salute to the gang. Cheers. Yeah, no BS in my chat, y'all. Y'all finna make me give my mods the go, the green light. All right, salute to the gang, man. In all seriousness, y'all, we gonna get everybody over here when this family pops out. I'm gonna get Nazia's family, the real family. They saying that they got police reports and they did all. We gonna see. We gonna get to the bottom of everything that was going on in that house. We gonna expose everybody. I want Nazia's whole family exposed and we want them incarcerated. I want to help incarcerate their whole family. I'm not going to rest until everybody in jail. I'm not going to rest until they all are in jail. Yeah, I'm going to have me a good night. It's Taco Tuesday. When I get off here, I'm going to make some tacos. I'm feeling great. I'm making tacos tonight. We going to get justice for Nazia. And the truth is about to come out. I said, dudes' egos be crazy on this internet. Let me tell you who else is crazy. My motherfucking mods. Let me tell you who else is crazy. My motherfucking mods. Since egos be crazy, let me tell you who else. My mods are crazier than my ego. Get this bitch ass up out of here. Yeah, get your weird ass on, dog. Somebody, man, dudes' egos be crazy. Well, dudes be crazy for talking shit to me in my chat. You gonna let somebody come to your house and talk shit to you? And how is my ego crazy? By saying that people are tapping into my platform. This is facts. This ain't an ego. This is facts. Y'all should be happy that I'm getting people to tune into the platform. Don't y'all want justice for Nazia? Now, how else are you going to get justice if the family will never say nothing and no one will ever expose anything and no one will talk to nobody and somebody can actually get an email while they're on live from the family saying, I want to talk to you so we can clear all this shit up. Ain't that what y'all want? I'm curious to know now, is that not what y'all are looking for? Do y'all not want answers from these people or do you just want the truth to be underneath the rug the whole way? Because I can help bring the truth out. As you see, I got Mimi to pop out. As you see, Mark started doing a whole bunch of shit. Roxy, I got all them to get off the case. I made everybody expose their own hand. Now we getting the family to speak out. This platform is helping this case. Ain't that what y'all are looking for? Answers? Or do you want to just tune in to people saying, oh, the alligators got her. Oh, I believe she's in the graveyard. Oh, well, I believe this. It ain't about what I believe. Let me get these motherfuckers to speak for themselves. I could get Shannon to talk. I bet you I could. I bet you I could get their whole family to speak to me. Now, is that drop the gems if that's not what y'all are you looking for answers in the Nazia Harris case? Drop the gems. If you don't want answers, drop the caps. If you want answers from the people directly involved in this, drop the gems. If you want people to speak and to talk and you want to hear from the family, drop the gems. If you don't want answers, drop the caps. So I don't see how that's an ego by saying, bro, this platform is working. We on our big one, and we gonna expose it all. Everybody wants me to interview Vari. They want me to talk to Roxy. They wanted me. They know I'm gonna get the truth out, bro. You don't know me like they know me. These people in this chat have seen me expose people for 4 fucking years. Every case that I get involved in, I get directly to the source and speak to the people that are all on the TV, all on the news, doing interviews. I get everybody to speak out. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, y'all just be that hating shit, bro. Like, why hate on that? We need 40 people to reach 172,000 subscribers. We almost at 172,000 subscribers, y'all. Who the hell is this calling my phone? Yo.
What's up?
What's good?
You on live?
Yes, I am.
They don't want Kawana and Janelle to get involved because that's who Roxy ran them off. You remember they had to get the police for to watch their house. They was listening with her doorknob and everything. So that's why they mad, because you can talk to them too. Yes, Roxy and Mark D, because she was talking to Mark D too, Janelle was. But Mark D stopped fooling with her and started fooling with just Roxy, because she ran them two off, because Janelle is an RN. And Kawana, see, they tried to stay out to, being, showing who they were and everything.
So these people, so Janelle and the other lady, they were the ones. Yeah. That's who emailed me. So those are the people who were trying to expose this.
Right. They was trying to get it out there. They talked to CPS. They talked to the police. And then they started getting all kinds of threats. Even said Janelle did. Even said her job. So she was an RN. She didn't want to get fired, and didn't want to be out in the public like that. So Roxy ran her off, them off. So her and Mark D could be the only two that do it. That was in the family. They started a lot of mess with those girls, yes. And I knew Roxy was being wrong when she had her shirt backwards with Nazaya's name backwards. And then on the poster, she got the name backwards of Nazaya with all them lit pictures of Nazaya when she was younger. That's the same thing they did at the school. Turned in a young ID when she was like in the 6th or 7th grade.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, but I'm going to speak to them, and I'm going to see exactly what's going on, because it seems like they want to talk, so I definitely want to speak to them.
Yes, they do. They do. They've been ran off. She had to get the police. Janelle had to get the police to watch her house. They was messing with her doorknob. They broke it. Yeah, she had to get the police to set in front of her house.
And who was messing with her? Was it Roxy?
I think it was Roxy, because she was talking to D-Mark. Janelle was. But D-Mark left her alone and started dealing with just Roxy. So it had to be her. That's why they don't fool with Roxy, too. Roxy, because see, Roxy best friends with Shannon. She make it look like to us that she don't fool with Shannon, but she best friends with Shannon. They gonna tell you, they were still friends. See? Roxy and Shannon still friends.
That's crazy.
I know. It's terrible.
I want to know what they was in that house talking about that night.
Yeah, you see, I believe that Roxy and D-Mark too, they know what's going on. I'm telling you, he didn't want to take my phone call. When I called him, he told me I had 2 seconds. That's why Shannon say it's all right here, like it was their idea. Whatever went on, Mark D and Roxy got something to do with it too. What I'm trying to tell you?
I can't wait for him to go to jail.
Me either, because he know what's going on. He was trying to get money too. He lost so much weight. I was up there talking to him on his live, going off on all he could do is book some eyes and look some crazy.
That's why his eyes turning so damn yellow. That's why his eyes turning so damn yellow.
Yes, he done lost so much weight. And Roxy too. All of them got little.
Yeah, they all, because all of them, they all are getting sick because they know what the fuck going on with their little girl. It's hurting them.
Yes. It is, and they thinking now that the truth is coming out. Yeah, because just like when you show their face, you can't tell me the whole family didn't know Nazaya's face was bruised up. The whole family knew that. They know exactly what's going on. So they let after it happened. That's why Roxy got with Mardisi. I guess she wanted us just to listen to him. He was the first that came with it out on the news tonight, and he told us it was gonna happen. How you do that? And then when it happened, and then when you came out by her face. You remember then they disappeared.
Yep.
They ain't come out and say nothing about that because he knew all along. Roxy too. That's why Shannon told him we got it all right here. That's why we ain't getting nothing out of that situation there because all of them involved. All of them know what's going on. I say now she on the news with Nazia's name spelled right. But look at that picture I sent you of the motel. That's what I was talking about when she was sitting on the bed talking at the motel. That picture of Nazia's name, that N backwards and the A. It must have stuff that's wrote on Roxy's shirt backwards. I called them and talked to the homicide detectives called me Thursday, and I talked to them and told them about it. So why would she be doing that? Because she lying. She know what happened. You know exactly what happened.
Give me the number. Text me that number to that lead detective that's on this case.
I'll send you the email.
Okay, yeah, send me the email.
Okay, Will.
All right, I appreciate you.
All right.
Salute.
Okay, anytime.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, she always call in with the drop. She always got the drop. Salute to her. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to that damn lead detective on this case, and we finna get some people arrested, dog. I'm not finna keep playing with these motherfuckers. I told y'all I was just going quiet and I wasn't going live, but as I see, when I stop going live, answers stop. Nobody talks when I stop going live. So do y'all want me to continue on the Naziah case? Let me know in the chat. I told y'all I was done with it, and I would only give y'all uploads and no more lives. But as you see, I think it's needed. I think we as a unit are necessary. I don't think it's me. I think it's we. See, that's the thing about a lot of people. Y'all just be hearing me rant and rave, and then y'all just, oh, well, your ego. No, I don't have an ego. My gang is the best in the fucking world. I don't think that there's no better group of people than Ratchet Gang. I don't give a fuck. You can say it. If that's my ego, say it. But these people in this chat, we make shit shake. If it wasn't for these people in this chat, it wouldn't be no me. So that's why I tell y'all, this is y'all channel. I'm just a voice. This is y'all run all this shit. I just be up here popping shit. That chat is my mods and my green members. Y'all just rock out and do whatever y'all want to do. I just be up here popping my shit. But my gang is, I'm just a voice for my gang. You know what I'm saying? And that's the facts. I just put us on my back. But if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be nothing on my back. So I'm not cocky, bro. I'm one of the most humble people you know. I just be on this popping shit. You can't. Y'all just got to stop getting shit misconstrued. Y'all got to stop that shit. Like, you got to understand, fam. Ratchet, if you knew me personally, you wouldn't say I was cocky. I just be popping shit. Y'all just can't take me. You can take me serious, but don't take me serious when I be popping shit. I just be really talking shit. But stop with the bullshit, y'all. Got to stop with the bullshit. Hold on. Let's see. Email. Okay, they just sent me the email. Okay, boom. I got the email to them. Okay, we got shit. We finna make this shit shake. So if y'all want me to continue on this Naziah case, I want to see the chat filled with gems. If y'all want me off the case, drop the caps. Fill the chat up. I need to see the chat filled. If y'all want me to continue on this case, I need to see my chat filled with gems. If y'all want me off this case, drop the caps. It say yes. Hey, they are crying out for your help. Please help them solve this baby case so she can come home and have justice. God picked you for this because you're man and king for this. Salute. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. So it's looking like my gang wants me to continue. This chat got filled up quick. I'm talking about fill the chat up. I want to see it flooded with gems. I'm talking about flooded. If y'all want me to continue and flood this motherfucker because y'all been getting too much misinformation. And ain't nobody talking to nobody but me. So let's get this shit solved, man. And we got unfinished business, y'all. We got unfinished business over here. It's still Taco Tuesday, man. I'm gonna go make me some damn tacos and get on Discord, and we gonna rock out with the gang. So yeah, we gonna rock out with the gang. Who is up right now? Let me see if my dog is up. Who is this? Who is this? Here go Jules. Jules is up. Here go Jules, y'all. All their eyes open, y'all. Let me see if y'all can see. Can y'all see it? Jules. Salute to. She finna start crying. She a crybaby too. Told you. I told you she gonna start crying. Okay, Jules, let me put you down. You always crying. Here go Jims. All of them crybabies, to be honest. Here go Jims. Okay, you crying too. Let me put you down too. Y'all all crybabies, man. All of these motherfuckers, they be crying like. There go Jims. She mean, man. She my meanest one out of all of them. Oh, y'all so mean, man. Why my puppy so mean? my puppy so mean? Who is this? Here go Prince. He finna get mad too. All of them, they be getting mad, bro. Look, there's Prince. He finna get mad. Prince, you gonna get mad at me? You gonna cry when I pick you up? Hey, my big boy. Hey, my big boy. That's my Prince right there. Hey, my Prince. Okay. You smell like you finna piss. All right. All right, salute. And I got one more, but she sleep. Where's my sleepy one at? Hold on. Where is Princess? My Princess over there asleep. Should I wake her up? I'm gonna wake her up. Here go Princess. This the crybaby that always. This is my co-host right here, Princess. That's Princess. Oh, you smell like you finna piss. So I'm gonna put you down. Here, clean her. Clean her. Oh, she ain't gotta pee? Okay. She ain't gotta pee. I guess not. I hope she don't pee on me. That's Princess though. She usually, this is my co-host that cry every night. Okay. It's okay, baby. Okay, go then. Get down. Bye, 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 bye. Damn, they. I think they got a piss. Hey, leave them alone if I see less. Big Sexy, thank you for being a member for 26 months. Salute to you. I appreciate you for being a member for 26 months. Says, keep cooking. Salute to you and drop them flowers for Big Sexy. Salute to Talina for that 5-piece. That's your first super on the live stream. Salute to Talina. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, my Frenchies mean as hell, man. They just, I got some mean ass Frenchies. I don't know if y'all ever seen mean Frenchies. My Frenchies is mean. Not my 2 oldest ones, but my 4 puppies, mean as hell. It's like one of y'all pissed somewhere. Hope y'all. They just pissed down there. That's okay. I gotta wash like 2 times a day now. So salute, gang. Yeah, that's my pack of puppies. Is that a treat? Oh, I was gonna say what the hell is that? That's a treat. Here. I didn't know what the hell it was on my floor. All right. Salute. Eat your treat, man. All right, man. We finna get the hell up out of here. It says, oh God, I need another dog. I lost my dog and cat last November. I'm sorry to hear that. Salute, salute. Yeah, I got some mean ass Frenchies over here. I don't know if y'all want these crybaby ass Frenchies. I don't know if y'all want my crybaby ass Frenchies. All right, we finna get the hell up off here though, man. Salute. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna get on Discord, take a couple shots with the gang, and go make me some tacos, man. It's Taco Tuesday, man. I gotta go make me some tacos. I'm hungry. So, salute. I love all y'all more than y'all will ever know. Hey, I love y'all, truly. I do. Hold on, let me do this before I go. Let me do this real quick before I go. Y'all know I'll be right back. Hold on. Y'all know I'll be right back. Hold on. Oop. All right, let's do this. Let's get this going. Hold on. All right, y'all. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the motherfucking gang. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I love y'all. Salute, salute, salute. How much we do on the live? We did $244. I ain't mad at that at all. Salute to everybody in the chat. I will see y'all on the next episode of Ratchet TV. This is your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is Ratchet TV. I will see y'all on the next episode. Man, we cooked. Make sure y'all, I'm gonna put that link to the what is it? The petition in the first comment. Well, I don't know if it'll be the first, but I'll pin it to the top of the chat so everybody could go support that petition. It ain't my petition. I don't know who made it, but whoever made it, I just want to support it. So salute to everybody. I love all y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all on the next episode of Ratchet TV, man. We finna end this show, and I'm gonna let y'all get into the comments and do y'all thing. Make sure everybody gets into the comments and talk about what y'all thought about this live. All right? I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next episode. I'm out, gang. Tone bite.